You can do it! Hey, you can do it! There we go. You can do it! Hello and welcome guys to beautiful Vago Field in Aurora University on this maggy Saturday afternoon. This is AU Spartan Radio of AU Spartan Media for AU Athletics, bringing you this inter-conference matchup between your Aurora University Spartans and the Lakeland College Muskies. We're going to have some quick interaction and then we'll get more thoughts. Yeah, turn that off.
Of our national anthem.
Why is the national anthem ringing?
Hey, how do I turn you up? I can't hear you. You can't hear me? I can't hear like anything really. Yeah, the game. These two? Turn it up, not down.
This Lake Inter-Conference match between your Aurora University Spartans and the Lakeland College Muskies. This AU Spartan Radio of AU Spartan Media for AU Athletics. After a heartbreaking 34-31 road loss at conference rival Concordia University, Wisconsin 2 weeks ago, the Spartans recovered very well with a blowout 58-7 victory over Concordia University Chicago on the road just last Saturday. The Spartans are keeping their hopes for the MAC title well alive and must continue running tonight against Lakeland. AU has won the past 4 home games against the Muskies at home and are now 11-4 all-time against them. Freshman quarterback Galen Rogers, has played well with 9 passing touchdowns and more importantly, no turnovers or interceptions, stabilizing the Spartan offense and opening up the attack for senior running back Brandon Evans, who is averaging 109 yards a game on the ground. AJ, the Muskies have their early odds by winning the MAC with a 4-2 record overall and an explosive offense. What must the Spartans do today to keep their dreams alive against them?
Well, I couldn't have thought of that. We were waiting for that ball game. We were waiting for AU just to blow somebody out and get that confidence that they were looking for. So in that last week, a 58-7 win, it was huge. I couldn't have thought of a better time for it to come.
Rogers distributing the ball everywhere. Everyone caught a touchdown that game. It was Lizarado with one, Anderson with another. Stokes even found himself in the end zone, the backup running back. Williams caught a touchdown, Rizzi and Elaine ran a touchdown as well. He just distributed the ball to everybody. Everybody on offense was getting a touch. So distributing the ball today could be another thing that they're looking to do. Has Rogers stabilized the offense and more? Has he been the key for this recent success? Absolutely. You know, like 0 interceptions on the season is just a number that you cannot ignore. It stands out to me right away. He's just a freshman, but he's showing so much promise in the pocket. Able to make the right decision when the receiver isn't there. He knows what to do with the ball. Get rid of that. I want to see him slide today because we see him take some hits here at home. I want him to be healthy throughout the season. I want to see him slide, but yes, he's doing great. All the Spartans get picked up on the field. We know we're going to like one. Who's going to watch out for the Lakeland side? Who keys their attack and who keys their defense? It's the quarterback Whitley. Touchdowns, 7 on the ground, 18 in the air. He is all over the place. Their starting running back in Meeks has 0 touchdowns on the season and way less yards than the quarterback. Quarterback basically takes the offense into his own hands. Watch for him to have a great day. Alright, we're just about ready. We're just about ready for kickoff. We're just about ready for kickoff. We're just about ready for kickoff as Lakeland kicks off to the Spartans. And And loads of that. Back deep for the Spartans. And John Walker as well. Kick, short kick to Walker. Walker gets it up to the fire. Has a series with a great the speed of the energy of this Irish Spartan team. They're out, they're quick, they're making moves, that run was really inspirational. It was a great run. Gets in the field position to start the drive. Rogers comes out with the offense. What are we talking about playing wise? Sort of get them on schedule against the local defense. Is that about Joseph Evans? Maybe Joseph Evans again? If you're talking about getting on schedule, I don't see why you don't go to Evans. He is the solid back in the backfield that knows how to get the ball on the field. So I would say give the ball to Evans if you want a good start today. Spurs come out on 4 wide receivers. Evans single back in a high count. First down on 35. Hand off to Evans. And Evans will be brought down for no game. We talked about that's a 1 or 2. We talked about value defense making game tackles. Lakeland had one of their own right there. About 8 guys made that tackle. Very energetic, big conference game here at Vago Field. Both teams ready for the win, or at least we'll see. Full receiver set from Spartan, sticking with the same play call, play set. Rogers. Play fit to Evans, slap to Walker, and it's knocked away. Yeah, number 32. 16 hours, 16 Dante Royale, sophomore DB. You know what, he got that ball down and gave the receiver a little look on that one.
Play says we're fuzzy and she can't hear us. Who? My friend. How do you make it less fuzzy?
Hello. Here you go. Rogers, down, third away. Rogers to man, right down by number 3. Kevin Lewis. Spurs throw him out on their first possession, not the start you're looking for.
She said she can't even understand us.
Senior Christian Chidoga set to punt for the Spartans. And he sends that one to about midfield. Gathered by Risky. It seems as if the punt returner didn't touch the ball. The punt returner did not touch the ball. Spartans thought he did. Nonetheless, Lakeland and the explosive Whitley set to begin. It's fuzzy for me too, but... Whitley has keyed the Muskie offense. Guys like Darley, Patchett for the Spartan defense have to step up and sort of... Those are the kinds of games where you send a quarterback spam, sort of like teams used to do for Michael Vick in the NFL.
Absolutely, why not? I mean, you have linebackers in Patchett and De La Cruz who definitely can hang with them. Why not spot the quarterback?
Whitley takes the snap. Short little toss out to the right. Running back breaks the tackle and he's got a 5-yard gain. Nice play line, keeping everything on schedule for Lakeland. Second one. Second and 5 for the Muskies. Whitley, the receiver set to the left. Looking right way. There is number 6. Michael Esabel, he's not going to get over after the catch, but he'll be close to the first time. The last converted, a little post-snap scrum there between Spurs and the Muskies, nothing doing. And the Muskies stand in the low part.
One thing I did know is Whitley is a left-hander. It would be interesting to see if that gives him some favoritism to throw to the left side or the right side of the field.
So the right tackle is his blind side, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Whitley throws it up to Soto again. Soto has it. Woods Jr. Justin Winner out coverage. Loves to step down the circle as the circle gets about a 30-yard down there on first down. Yeah, beat him off the first step, going back to help. That's just one-on-one coverage. Good route by number 6 there. Four receiver set this time. Split. For Whitley. Whitley looking right this time. Has a man. Just incomplete. Just barely incomplete on that one. Had his man downfield. Good coverage. Right on front line coverage. You can see that Lakeland wastes no time trying to figure things out. Whitley on second line after the incomplete pass. Looks right.
Hey, we're breaking the levels on this. This needs to be down. It's in the red.
After the big play by Patrick Spartans forcing a turnover with Lakeland on the edge of the red zone. Rogers, the Spartan offense trying to take advantage. Rogers pops, rolls right, looking for his man, and that's at the field. Roger Rogers, his number one target.
Rogers pass and turn that away for Toronto incomplete.
Incomplete pass there on first down. Three receivers set. Spartans trying to take advantage of the Patrick turnover on a bad pass from Whitley. Evans stretching to the right. He's going lost 3 or 4 yards. Spartan offense really struggling here in the early goings. Yeah, strong stiff arm to the man right there. A lot bigger than he is now at number 66 on the defense, but not his match on that play. Defenders able to bring him down for a loss. Spartan's offense on 3rd and 20 after a big turnover at the Lakeland 35. Trips left. Rogers. Right back around. We're going to go ahead and change the play here. Rolls left. Takes the snap. Doesn't have a mouth. Throws it up. And that ball will fall out of bounds and short of Walker. You know what, that ball landed out of bounds, and that's what I was talking about in the way that there's no receivers downfield. Just get rid of the ball, especially on 3rd and on the other side of the field here. You don't want an interception or anything risky like that. Smart play to throw it away. We do have a flag on the field. We have, what, was it clipping? We have a clipping on defense, or tripping, rather. Tripping on receiver, and having an automatic first down. A big break back for the Spartans. Rogers on 1st and 10 gets a fresh set of downs. Spartans offense gets to keep things going. Big break there. That would have been probably a punting situation with 3rd and Spartans are a heavy set offense, only 2 receivers, 7 men. And someone jumped. We have the first start of the Spartans shooting themselves in the foot. Yeah, I don't think that they were expecting the penalty to happen last, but I think they were ready for the punt team to come out, so I think they were a little bit distraught when they found out that they had to call another offensive play for another set of downs. Well, I don't think they were 100% ready on that. That got setting out there for the Spartans, starting with 2 receivers. A lot of power game. What do you expect anything about an Evans handoff here, AJ? Yeah, absolutely. Evans this time again. He's Lakeland front all over the Spartan offensive line. Yeah, nothing going early for Evans. This is something we have not seen all season. We're so used to him bulldozing his way, getting those yards. Well, the Spartan offensive line, or the Lakeland front, has done a good job of assigning their gaps and everything. Absolutely. A big set of guys, too, on the Lakeland defensive line. 2nd on 16 for Spartans. Rogers, play, throws right, has a tremendous adjustment. To adjust to the ball and come back to it. The two receivers covered him. Very impressive. Touchdown Spartans 6-0 to take the advantage over Lakeland. Not a spiral by any means, but whatever gets the job done gets it done. Lakeland and Rogers continue their hot streak. Continue this fantastic combo. That is now combined for almost 500 yards on the season in just 4 games. Now ball from Spartans, an extra point is good. Snap, Spartans 7-0. Here, 10:28 left in the first. What happened last week against Lakeland was that first got out there in the first quarter, got the first points on the board, and we're on what they were able to do last week. So getting on the board this week could be reminiscent of what they were able to do last week. This is AU Spartan Radio of AU Spartan Media for AU Athletics. I'm Marcus Grincy with my partner AJ Fagan. Spartans just took a 7-0 advantage over the Lakeland Muskies on a Rogers to Lozerado touchdown. We call it a duck touchdown. We call it a duck throw. Adjustment there by Lozerado in the end zone in coverage. The fact it wasn't a spiral kind of hung it up in the air, gave Lozerado a chance to come back to it. I think it might have helped him. Well, the captain Scott, what created that drive in the first place? A great play by Patchett on the defensive end to force the ball and take it all the way into Lakeland territory. So let's not forget that Lakeland shot themselves in the foot on that third down the penalty. That was huge. Giving us Spartans a first down. Down is my base. Kicks deep. Deep kick. Catches out in the end zone. He'll take it. He's just going to take a man, number 7. Number 7, Peyton Peterson for Lakeland. Lakeland will start at their own 25 after the Whitley interception on their last possession. 1st and 10. Spartans defense looking for a similar result, no doubt. When we have a quarterback like Whitley, we were talking about a quarterback spot, but how important is it, especially for a guy who can move like him, how important is it for the DBs to stay home and to sort of not keep their eyes locked on him, especially with absolutely discipline. It doesn't matter what play, one play could be designed pass play, either way you gotta look for him to take off. Whitley throws quick screen out to number 11. Desmond Morris complete, but that's on that game. What it does with a running quarterback is that the design play could be a pass play, but you never know when he's going to take off. So it's not just a running quarterback as the second and 2 here comes up in Lakeland. He's so dynamic, and we mentioned he has 18 passing touchdowns. How difficult is it for a defense to stay disciplined with the guy? Well, you got to decide. Is he gonna, you have to read and react is what you have to do because it's unpredictable. He has touchdowns both passing and running. Whitley takes off on a 0. One more again. Another first down. Great tackle there by Patchett, but Lakeland converts.
1st and 10 for Muskies on the 36.
Muskies at their own 36-yard line. With the keeping Lakeland offense on schedule. Henry for Spartans comes up to bump. Number 6 for the Muskies, and one is going to take off. Well, he has a line back, but Doug Cruz brings him down, not before about a 6 or 7 yard down though. There he is, that's what we're talking about, and staying home. He's running back, the guy right there, no one was really there, no one staying home on that one in the middle. He's able to just tuck that one away and get a nice, decent gain for 6, 7 yards? No, 8 yards actually. That's game line for Whitley. Dangerous with his feet and his arm, as we're talking about. 4 receivers set here for the Muskies.
Come on, defense! That ball back!
And this time to the back, number 15. Muskies edge right of next. And he was going to be close to the first. That has a conversion as well. Lakeland's just plugging away. David Cross came off the edge right there, ready to go blitzing. No one picked him up. He was able to make the tackle, but not before he snuck in for that first down. Lakeland's content to take the 2 or 3 yard chips after getting nice gains on the early downs. Seems to be working for him so far. They got a fresh set of downs right here. Woodley looking right, throws that up, and the coverage. Second interception of the day for AU. Make that 7 on the season. Rogers. After another Spartan forced to turnover, really only 2 interceptions all season long. He finds himself with 2 here today. Forced that ball in the cover of the best decision as Rogers throws deep this time to Rogers and almost a costly mistake there for the Spartans. Yeah, he threw on the ball. Rogers shutting off the cannon on that play. Put that in the spot only where his receiver may or may not get a chance. Nobody else. It goes up to the right. Rogers. On 2nd and 10 off the incomplete pass to Logerado. 3 receivers set this time. Lane in the backfield for the Spartans. A play fake this time and off the hands of Logerado. He wasn't ready for that pass. Yeah, that's why you usually don't see him drop. Logerado being one of Rogers' favorite targets. That one once again, Rogers showing off the gun. A lot of juice on that one. That's a hard catch. You want to be worried of the tip drills. Well, that one also made it to the defensive backs. That's how AU got their interception as well. You'd like to see if he's not going to make the catch, then go ahead and just knock it down, put it in a place where no one else can catch it. Rogers on 3rd and long with 4 receivers. Stokes in the backfield this time for Evans, who comes out of the game. Key play here for the Lakeland defense as well as the Spartans. Rogers rushed and pressure there, and he couldn't get comfortable. Spartans with punts. Yeah, that was him just throwing off his back foot with a lot of pressure though. The only close receiver was the play underneath. Everyone else was headed downfield. Not much he can do right there. The Spartans will punt on 4th down. 4th and 10. Number 32. Hargrove back deep for the Muskies as Chudoba set to punt again for the Spartans. Parrying a long snapper there to force out Hargrove, and that ball will get a favorable Spartan bounce all the way down to the Lakeland 14. AU special teams not doing Lakeland any favors today. Backed up way close to the end zone on this one. They got a long way to go before they can get a touchdown. Whitley, after AJ mentioned, had only 2 interceptions all year coming into this game. Has 2 early, and we're not even halfway through the first quarter. And Lakeland's offense hasn't had trouble moving the ball. It's just been 2 bad mistakes from Whitley as he takes over with the Muskie offense. Fake there. Nice little slant there to number 7, Peterson. That'll be enough for a first down. And Lakeland's offense, again, not having any trouble moving the ball, but and plays like that are so important because it's a matter of momentum as they back them up towards their end zone. Getting out into midfield is going to be huge for them because they want to get all the way across. Whitley looks left again. This time has a Sobu for a short game. And I will note, Robert, that they are staying, if you notice, they are staying on the left side of the field here. Definitely really likes himself the left side of the field, at least throwing-wise.
Well, his number one target, Azobu, almost has, or Ashobu, has already almost 60 yards of receiving. So, a favorable facet for their offense. Spartans leading 7-0 over the Muskies as Whitley. This time Azobu again on the short screen. And we're going to have a screen. We'll wait to see who comes out of it. No official ruling left on officials. And a screen. Well, we got a little bit of everything today. Two interceptions. Now AU defense tacks on a fumble recovery. That's huge. You talk about an effective defense. There's turnovers. That's it. People offense the ball. Don't even let Lakeland do anything with their explosive offense, really, at this point. First and 10 for the Spartans, starting in Muskie territory. What is so detrimental to that turnover for Lakeland is that it happens at their own 40-yard line. AU with great field position starting off this offensive drive. First and 10 for Rogers. Hand off to Stokes. This time Stokes does it. 15-yard burst with the man for Stokes. First piece of running room with the Spartans. We're opening things up. We haven't seen Stokes be able to do too much. Finds some open field and shows off his speed on that one. Heavy set offense for the Spartans. 7 offensive linemen still on the field. 2 receivers, Walker and Lozerano, respectively. Rogers, pump, has Lozerano deep again, just overshot him. Yep, and I'm okay with that. He overshot him, gave his receiver a chance to get the ball, but definitely not a defender on that one. I'm okay with that pass. Second and 10 for the Spartans. Off of Stokes' burst on first down, an incomplete pass to Lozerano just then. Spartans defense forcing 3 turnovers in the first quarter. And we'll have a false start. This is the second one here in the Spartans. Spartans, with a sparkling start, can't afford these kinds of mistakes. Yeah, what it does, it just takes the momentum away. Second and 15 for the Spartans. It takes the momentum away, and it really just makes the offensive plays harder. It limits your playbook. It really limits your playbook. Second and 15 is going to make it a different play than a second and 10. Rogers. Stokes still in the backfield here for AU. Heavy set line. This time a fake to Stokes. Rogers. Lozerano off the slant from Rogers. And he's going to bring it down close to a first down. Nice little slant play there. Quick slant play there from Rogers to Lozerano. Very close to the first down. I can't see from the angle that we're sitting. I'm not sure. I think they're going to call it just short. 3rd and 1 coming up for the Spartans. Now, okay, we got Stokes still in the game here. Usually you can see, Evans bulldoze it through. 3rd and 1 for the Spartans. Short yardage play. 3 receivers set. Taking out the extra lineman. Mariah Lane this time in the backfield for the Spartans. Cody Lane. Stokes. And a burst through. He's going to have the first down and more. Yeah, we got a great push trying on that one. Made sure he got enough for the first down on that play. First and 10 for the Spartans in the red zone. Maybe Stokes finding the end zone last week for the first time. Gave him a little burst of confidence that he needs. We see him doing great here in the first quarter. Lane staying in the game. Once again, the stand off to Stokes again. Stokes dancing, showing some shiftiness. And we're at about an 8-yard gain there on first down. Stokes finding some room. Yeah, dancing right there. Dancing left, dancing to right, cutting up field. They held him up, trying to get a strap. Stokes showing off the biceps, will not let the football go. First and 4 for the Spartans. Rather, second and 4, excuse me. Rogers. Hand off to Stokes again, stretching it. Oof. And Stokes will get a positive gain out of that. Falling forward. Yeah, Stokes holding his own. The line doing the best they can. When he meets that defender at the line of scrimmage, he's able to make a move, turn a medium gain into a decent gain.
2 yards to go, third down.
3rd and 2 for Spartan. Another short yardage play. Stokes comes out of the game. Now Evans back into the game. Lane also comes out. What will the Spartans dial up here? You sticking with the ground game? I'm sticking with ground game. Evans very fresh. Hasn't been in this whole drive. And that's what Stokes is able to do when he comes in there and gets those yards the way he's doing it. Heavy set lineup for the Spartans again. No fullback. Rogers looks to the sideline. There he is. Handoff to Evans. Evans has it. Nothing Spartans. Here in the first. I'm telling you what, we're signing Brandon Evans up for the basketball team individually because he loves to jump over defenders, showing off the leaps on that one. Penning the extra points, Spartans up 13-0. Swingate trying to catch the Muskies off guard. At the 11-yard burst on 3rd down from senior Brandon Evans. Touchdown goes to Evans. 6th touchdown of the year. You know what? Give half of that to Stokes because he's the one that brought the ball downfield on that one. Snap, set, kick, good, up, 14-0. How about the offensive line? I was just through that hole. I was just about to mention they're doing absolutely amazing. I'd like to give a shout out. I'd like to give a shout out to all of them. Tyler Janzak, Mario LeBlanca, Anthony Dora, Matt Yates, and Pat Vise, that offensive line that is pushing them downfield. It starts with the big man and it builds from there. 14-0 Spartans over the Muskies here in the first quarter. This is AU Spartan Radio of AU Spartan Media for AU Athletics. I'm Robert Zgutsky with my partner AJ Favors. Great start here for the Spartans at Vago. Forcing 3 turnovers, a touchdown from Rogers to Lozerado, and an 11-yard burst from Evans as the Spartans up 14-0 over the Muskies in this NAC interconference matchup. Well, we talk about it every week. It's field position. That is so huge at the collegiate level. And what AU gets the ball every single time in Lakeland territory. You know, they only have to go 40 yards for their touchdown. We're going to see number 24, Zach Marabelli here boomed away. Get them close to the end zone. That's why Lakeland is not finding too much success. And that ball's going to sail out of bounds. We're going to have a flag. This time, Lakeland will start with a little better field position. Football is such a complimentary game. If your defense is getting turnovers and setting your offense up like that, you're more often than not going to be successful. Absolutely. You know what? 3 turnovers here early in the game is really big. I'll be interested to see. Does Lakeland adjust anything? Is there anything they can change? Is it just the first 2 were sort of Whitley forcing the ball? They not really just preaching more ball security. No, the second interception was a tip drill off the receiver's hands. Not much you can do about that. And the other one was, ball security. So really, it's just the fundamentals. It's just ball security, holding on to the football. If a receiver can't catch it, bat it down so a defender can't get the ball. 1st and 10 for the Muskies. This drive will be huge for Lakeland. I can't imagine them finding too much success after going 14-0 and turning the ball over once again. Make things really difficult for them. 1st and 10 for the Muskies at their own 35. A little better field position. 4 receivers set. Meeks in the backfield, the freshman running back. Whitley will duck there to number 1, Michael Wynn. He's going to gain about 6 yards there. Yeah, he got leveled there by Leo Okiki, if I'm not mistaken. There you go. Okay, got leveled there. Good tackle. Lakeland now approaching midfield. They haven't seen much of that all day. 2nd and 1 for the Muskies. So another pass to Shovel has a stop. And he beat Lewis Luger. He beat Lewis Luger. Shovel not rather showing off his explosiveness, excuse me. Spartans haven't shown the capability to stop him yet, other than a forced fumble off of one of his receptions last time, he's been able to get open the way he wants to.
Yeah, I'd say that's safe to say that Michael Isobu is his favorite target.
Meeks brought down that time by the senior Medlicott.
Number 36, Ben Medlicott.
And number 51, Random Mario.
2nd and 10, Muskies.
Muskies on the verge of the red zone. 2nd and 10 from the Spartan 27. Another possession in Spartan territory.
I'm surprised we haven't seen Whitley go to Keslow Smith too much. That's usually his favorite receiver.
And we're going to have a false start on the Muskie offense. He did take, Whitley took a little hit there after the play.
Yeah, slow down.
Spurs won't be penalized.
In fact, they'll be rewarded for their actions.
For, I guess, the aggressiveness, and 2nd and 15 now for the Muskies.
Once again, 2nd and 15 dictates the playbook. Definitely going to drop a different play than they would have on 2nd and 10.
Whitley throws deep this time, and O'Shea was helping out his quarterback as Henry had a clear path to the ball.
Pass intended for Isiobu, broken up by Justin Gibbon.
3rd and 15 for the Muskies in Spartan territory. Whitley has his man, but that's going to be short of the sticks. That's something you never really want to do on 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, you want to at least have this pass at the sticks instead of trying to have your receiver make a play.
Well, I think that they're planning on going on it on 4th down no matter what. They knew that ahead of time. I think that was a good play. They definitely just made it way more manageable on 4th down. 4th down and 9. They're not going to go for the field goal, which would have been, far, over 40 yards.
4th and 9 for the Muskies. Trying to get on the board here and come out of this 14-0 deficit. Whitley making a play with his legs, and he converts.
Yeah, Whitley taking the ball into his own hands on that one, scampers away. We're seeing that speed now. Now we can understand how he has those 8 rushing touchdowns on the season. I can make that 7.
Fall down to the 14-yard line for Muskie 1st down.
So a fresh set of downs here for Lakeland in AU territory.
Whitley this time has his man, and that's going to be down to the 1-yard line. Spartans came up with the ball, but I don't think that'll be a forced turnover.
No, I think he was down on the play.
They're first and goal for the Muskies.
Yeah, they're on the 1-yard line, aren't they?
Short yardage play here, perhaps, for the Muskies. Only two receivers on the field.
This will be interesting, though, because their bread and butter is a pass play, but they're kind of jammed up.
Interesting to see if Whitley takes it in his own hands. First and goal for the Muskies. Motions his receiver to the right.
Yep, he does.
And Whitley, he's brought down in the backfield by
Tyler Bloom.
Tyler Bloom and sophomore Tyler Bloom and senior Anthony Dory. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Like I said, their bread and butter is pass, and they're pretty jammed up here. You'd think a run would be ideal.
And that's the end of the first with the Muskies on the doorstep. This is AU Spartan Radio of AU Spartan Media for AU Athletics. I'm Robert Zagorski with my partner AJ Favors here at Bagel Field on this muggy October Saturday afternoon. The Spartans leading the Muskies 14-0 in this interconference NAC matchup, forcing 3 turnovers off of the Muskies, 2 interceptions off of the explosive quarterback Michael Whitley, and a forced fumble that have set up the Spartans each time in Lakeland territory to take advantage with 14 points. But the Muskies are on the doorstep now, and it's all come through the hands of Whitley to Shobu.
Yeah, it looks like Lakeland has finally found some rhythm offensively. I wouldn't expect there to be 3 turnovers in one quarter once again. I think that's a little jittery. To start off the game, I think that they'll be okay. I don't think we're going to see as many interceptions or fumbles. Seems like Lakeland has settled in.
Do you start rolling the coverage over to Shobu, who has 85 yards in the first quarter? Do you start having safety over the top to not let him beat guys in single coverage? Because he's proven that can't stop him.
Yeah, you know what? You'd think so. I mean, Keslow Smith is usually Whitley's main target with 7 touchdowns on the season, but we don't see him going. We see him going to number 6, who is Asubu, if I'm saying that correctly, and it seems like that's going to be his target for the day. That's going to be the guy to highlight.
2nd and goal for the Muskies on the 1. I said that. 2nd and goal for the Muskies on the 1.
I said that.
Whitley takes it in his own hands, trying to power through. No official signal yet.
Yeah, we're going to get one of these.
And we have a touchdown, Muskies. Muskies cutting the deficit in the half, pending the extra point.
Yeah, Muskies cracked the safe. We knew it was going to happen. It was just a matter of when, and it comes here at the first play of the second quarter.
Drive.
They're going to do a similar swing gate that the
trying to catch the Spartans off guard.
Spartans do.
Spartans don't fall for it. And number 18, the freshman Conrad Foss, set to kick for the Muskies. Snap good. Kick up. Kick is good. 14-7 as the Muskies cut into the Spartans' lead here in early goings of the second quarter at Bago Field. This is AU Spartan Radio of AU Spartan Media for AU Athletics. Robert Zagletsko, our partner AJ Fabris. This will be the first possession that the Spartans will really have that may not start with great field position.
Yeah,
how do they adjust?
Yeah, you know what, the score here is 14. So it was 14-0, and I'll tell you what, the 14-0 until the I don't even know. It's the score does not dictate what has happened here today. Lakeland has definitely found their rhythm. AU scoring 14 points off of 3 turnovers. So you'd have to imagine if Lakeland is going to cut down on that turnover ratio, that things are going to be a lot different here moving forward. Still lots of game left. 3 quarters to go.
Trying to work their offense, the Spartans, to take the ball perhaps out of Whitley's hands. Number 27, Osmond Sains to kick for the Muskies. Kick deep, rather. Walker and Zavala still back deep for the Spartans. We have a shorter kick this time.
Out of bounds.
And that's going to be out of bounds, and a flag on the play. Spartans will start at their own 35.
Robert, what I'm trying to say is that if the score is 14-7 and the AU defense has 3 turnovers, that's a little bit closer than what you'd think it would be, considering AU offense has 0 turnovers. So it's a tight game. If Lakeland's able to get those turnovers down, it's going to be really. I wouldn't expect any kind of blowout today. It's going to be really close on both sides.
1st and 10 for the Spartans at their own 35. Three receivers set. Evans in the backfield. 1st and 10. Rogers, blitz coming straight away, looking right, has Rizzi. Yeah, runner to have a pass interference, spot penalty. Rizzi was bumped by number 17, Christopher Dixon, the junior corner.
Yeah, he was bumped. That ball was catchable. He just straight up dropped. It went through his hands, but the defender on that one, giving him a break, gave him the bump. It was a close one, too. It could have went either way. He was obviously just going for the ball. A little bit of contact, but AU catches a break to get to midfield. Ball on the 50-yard line and a new set of downs.
Spot foul there on the pass interference pass from Rogers to the senior Rizzi.
There's Lakeland shooting himself in the foot again, doing the AU Spartans a lot of favors here today.
Anderson in the backfield, this time with Rogers and Evans. 3 receivers set. Anderson motions over. Other way as Evans takes the handoff, and he's not going to get much, if any. Yeah, brought down. I think he might have lost one on that play.
We have a really great matchup between these fronts. It seems like Lakeland gets a play here and then it seems like the Spartans' offensive line opens up a hole for the backs. It's a nice chess match.
Yes, yes. And just like last week, AU Spartan offense distributing the ball all the way around. They're not just going to Evans. They're going to Stokes. They're going to Lizarato.
Trying to play to Rizzi earlier as Rogers motions over Anderson again. Pressure has Evans on the dump off, and Evans creates himself. Nice little reception there, 15-yard gain on 2nd and 9.
Yeah, we haven't seen Evans catching many passes out of the backfield. Today we see him catch one underneath, right over the middle. No one really there to stop him. He turns around, finds his open field, and able to pick up at least 20 yards on that play.
15-yard play there on 2nd and 9. Rogers staying on schedule.
Wide open.
Has Anderson, who motioned over. Anderson trying to break the tackle. And he'll be brought down close to the first down marker. About a 9-yard gain.
And I love seeing that. He refused to go down. They had him by his jersey. He was being swung around. Said, nope, not going down.
Rogers, 3 receivers set. Some a handoff to Evans. And Evans trying to turn his legs forward, didn't have a hole, and he's not going to gain anything. Spartan offensive line this time losing some matchups to Lakeland front. Like I said, a nice chess match between two lines with some beef there. 3rd and short for the Spartans at the Lakeland 26. Bringing in that heavy set line.
Yeah, they bring in Joshua Guy and Craig Kolizowski to sub in at center and right guard.
Only 2 receivers. Stokes this time in the backfield. Looks like they're trusting him in short yardage. Big play here for the Muskies and the Spartans, and we're going to have a false start there on...
That was Joshua Guy at left guard.
That was Will Craig, pardon us.
Excuse my French.
And that'll bring the Spartans from a 3rd and short to a 3rd and medium. Costly penalty.
Sorry, Josh.
Potentially.
Didn't mean to call you out on that one. I know you wouldn't jump.
3rd and 6.
Big stand here for Lakeland if they can get a stop.
3rd and medium. Potentially a costly false start penalty. Rogers, fake hand up to Stokes, and that's batted down, almost picked off there by number 16, Dante Roll.
Yeah, real frustrated himself. That one hit him right in the palms. Rogers couldn't have hit his man any better. Still frustrated with himself. That could have been a pick.
Spartans aren't going to hesitate. Looks like they're going to go for a 4th down. Might as well when you're in opposition territory and not exactly in field goal range.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on this. This is real big.
4 receivers set this time. Evans in the backfield. They dump it off to him. Rogers takes the snap, looks left, has his man Rizzi, and Rizzi gets the conversion, a tough catch as he's laid out there by the safety in midair.
Yeah, he was suspended up in the air, took a hit right there, took a real shot, held onto the ball all the way to the ground, real impressive.
Nice tough catch there for Rizzi.
Yeah, it's a 4th down too, what a down to do it on. That's a do or die situation.
1st and 10 for the Spartans at the Muskie 23 after converting on 4th down. Ball start didn't cost them 4 receivers set. Evans still in the backfield. Rogers looking left, throws it deep to Lozerato, has him, and just off the tip of the hands of Lozerato in the corner. Nice pass there. Couldn't quite find the mark though. Lozerato did.
Yeah, number 3, Kevin Lewis on the coverage on that one for Lakeland, able to tip that ball just enough so the receiver could not catch it.
You have to appreciate the Spartans' aggressiveness to sort of go for it all there.
Yeah. Why not? You got a quarterback like Rogers. He's showing off the gun today.
2nd and 10. Taking the call from his offensive coordinator. Handoff this time to Evans, who has a hole, but he can't create out of it. Well, he breaks a tackle, and he does actually, and gets about 5 yards. It was all Brandon Evans there.
There's the Evans we all love and know. Breaking off tackles.
5, third down. 5 for the Spartans.
Third and medium again for the Spartans.
Deja vu.
Deja vu, same situation. Do they go to Rizzi again? Sam Rogers throws it up to Lozerato, and Lozerato can't make the catch. Knocked away at the last second by Rowell. Big play there by the Muskies.
Yeah, it looked like when he went up, he had it. Unable to come down with it. I'm sure he'll want that one back.
Big play there by Rowell, to knock it away from Lozerato in the end zone off a nice pass from Rogers. And Spartans will kick a field goal. 11:22 here to go in the second here at Vago Field.
A chance for
Spartans looking for a 10-point advantage.
Chance for Mirabelli to show off the leg here. It's a 35-yarder.
And almost blocked and just knocked away. Kick is no good. Muskies will take over at about
25-yard line.
About the 25-yard line, excuse me. So Spartans offense stalls in the red zone after a nice drive. This is AU Spartan Radio of AU Spartan Media for AU Athletics. 11:17 to go here in the second quarter of this interconference NAC matchup at Vago Field between your Aurora University Spartans and the Lakeland College Muskies. Spartans up 14-7.
Yeah, I'm real impressed with that defensive stand. Let's not forget that Lakeland scored the last touchdown, so you know they're going to be looking to go on a score streak here, make it a tie game at 14.
Explosive offense has really only been derailed by turnovers. Spartans going to have to create more on defense. This time throws it up to Asobu. Henry in coverage, and Asobu with the jump ball catch. But no good as he was out of bounds.
Yeah,
still had a step on Henry though. Asobu is showing off his playmaking, really.
Yeah, impressive catch. Won't go on the highlight reel considering it's incomplete, but still impressive catch.
2nd and 10 from their own 20, Lakeland. Whitley looks right this time, has his man Peterson, and Peterson will get about 5, make it third and manageable.
He talked about maybe spying Asobu with the safety on that one, number 20, Cam Dante in at safety. As soon as that ball was hiked, he went over there to give him some help on the left side of the field, making sure that they don't get another long ball downfield to number 6, Asobu.
And I have a late hit penalty on the defense, 51. DiMatteo? Costly penalty by there by the Spartans, giving free yardage to the Muskies. DiMatteo, excuse me. 1st and 10 for the Muskies, and for an explosive offense, you don't want to give them any free yards.
And the rain is starting to come down even harder now. Got a decent amount of rain falling on the field.
1st and 10, wet conditions. Whitley throws it up, and he can't get much on that, and we'll have another pick. 3 picks for Whitley. This time Luger for the Spartans, and the Spartans will take over at their own 40.
Yeah, we talked about the rain just before that play. It looked like it slipped. Not a really strong throw. Left that one up there, just a jump ball kind of situation. A little throw it up there, see what happens. And the AU Spartans get another pick. That's the 3rd on the day. 4th turnover for the AU Spartan defense. Just 5 on the season. So they're gonna they might match their season turnover ratio right now.
Asobu had a step on him too, but Whitley, as you mentioned, couldn't get enough on the ball. Spartans will take over after stalling on their last possession.
So that makes 9 turnovers on the season for the AU Spartans.
Stokes this time in the backfield, 4 receivers set. Hand off to Stokes, and he'll churn for about 2 or 3 on 1st down.
Stokes with the carry.
And by coincidence, it looks like since the AU Spartan offense has the ball back, the rain is starting to slow down as they get the ball back. Very convenient.
Very on and off Chicago weather here. 2nd and 7 for the Spartans. 4 receivers set. Stokes still in the backfield. Spartans offense trying to stay in rhythm after a stalled drive again. Last drive, Stokes has a hole, and he'll create for himself another 2 or 3 yards. Make it 3rd and medium, but other than a few plays, the Spartans backs haven't had much room to work with today.
Yeah, not much
to create for themselves.
Not much room going. I think when the rain came down, they decided not to go the pass, excuse me, but now that it stopped raining, I think the moisture actually gives you a little bit more grip on the ball once it stops raining. So maybe they can go to the air on this one. 3rd and 5 for the AU Spartan offense.
This time heavy set offense. Lane in the backfield with Stokes. 7 linemen. 6 linemen, excuse me.
Look at Lizarato in the slot here.
3rd and 4. Running off to Stokes. Has a hole, and he's going to be short. Big play there by the Lakeland front.
Looks like we're going to have a 3 and out. Punt team comes on the field.
3 and out. Spartans trying to grind out some kind of attack, and they couldn't get anything going. Fourth and 3. Set to punt. Number 13, Jawan Turner back deep for the Muskies. The sophomore corner. Fair catch. A fair catch. Oh, and he bobbled it, and we have another Muskie turnover, the 5th of the day. In a game that's should be decidedly close, Muskies are just seemingly giving away points.
Yeah, the ball was kicked in a duck form. It wasn't a spiral by any means, so it started coming down at a really sharp angle.
Could the moisture have had any effect once they had grip on it?
It could have. You know what? I'm a comm major. I haven't done science in a while. I imagine it probably could have had something to do with it. But yeah, the ball just dropped, hit him in the toe. And like you said, 5th turnover of the day. They're doing handouts today for AU Spartan.
Well, not even halfway through the 2nd quarter. Rogers with 7 linemen. Evans alone in the backfield. Hand off to him this time, and Spartan's ground game still can't get going much other than a few plays. Only about 50 yards rushing on the day. Less than that.
You say 50?
50.
50.
50.
Okay, it's better than 15.
Oh, 15 would be much worse. Wouldn't have anything going. 2nd and 8. Hand off to Evans again. Like it from Rogers. This time he has some room. He's breaking tackles. And he'll be close to a 1st down. Had some room that time.
Yep, he's a truck. Broke the tackle from number 47 of Lakeland, Romaine Johnson, who is their 2nd leading tackler on the season with 26. Evans showing off the skills on that one. Broke that tackle. We're going to have a referee's stoppage.
We'll have an official's timeout to check the spot. We might have a measurement.
Yeah, it looks real close. It's real close.
And they will award the 1st down.
Yeah, by the nose of the ball. That was real close.
They have to learn that Evans converts when he wants to convert.
Yes. How dare I?
The truck of the bull for the Spartans, the cowbell for the offense. Spartans trying to get him going. Or bell cow, excuse me.
No, it's cowbell.
No, it's bell cow.
Is it?
I think it's my mistake.
Okay.
Correct me next time, you know?
Well,
1st and 10.
You know cowbells better than I do.
Bell cows, man. Heavy set offense still in there. Evans takes the handoff this time, and he won't gain much there. But he didn't need to convert, so it doesn't matter. Loss of 1. 2nd and 10 for the Spartans on the verge of the red zone. Rogers This time off the hands of Logerato. Slow developing play.
He hit him right in the...
If the Spartans are passing out of this heavy set offense, are they not trusting the offensive line to give enough time for Rogers to throw?
You know what? I think that it's more the ground game kind of being stagnant throughout. So they're looking for more protection. Also a lot quicker passes. That one, Rogers did show poise. Got the ball, rested in the pocket for just a second, gave his receiver a chance, but unable to come up with it. Was it Logerato?
It was Logerato. 3rd and long for the Spartans. This time, 4 receivers set, backing away from that. And we're going to have another false start. That's the 3rd one on the day for the Spartans.
Yeah, so we saw
getting overeager.
Yeah, we saw Lakeland do this in the first quarter, jumping off sides and committing penalties and whatnot. Now AU, it's rubbed off on AU a little bit here.
3rd and 15 makes a 3rd and long play even tougher. Sticking with the same offensive set, you have Rizzi, Logerato, Walker, and the senior Williams to the right. Evans in the back. Yield. Rogers throws deep. To sort of nobody, and yeah. Number 17, Christopher Dixon can't make the play. Well, miscommunication there between Rogers and his receivers.
Yeah, he threw that up, went up for Dixon over his head. He was backpedaling, which you should never do as a deep back. You want to turn around and run to the spot of the ball and get the catch that way. He's backpedaling, and that's why he did not come up with that interception.
Spartans out of field goal range, seemingly for Mirabelli. Will go for it on 4th and 15. 4 receiver sets, sticking with the same play perhaps. Rogers takes the snap, has time, flushed out and has Logerato. And it looks like a conversion, a big play, creating out of nothing for Rogers to Logerato.
Wow, that is the play of the day so far right there. Rogers with plenty of time, couldn't find his man downfield, flushed out, put it right on the money. They try to go for a hurry-up snap. Lakeland will beat them with the timeout.
Big play there. Rogers didn't have anybody open, created with his feet, and the sliding catch by Logerato on the run from Rogers to convert on 4th and 15 in the red zone.
Found a window on that one. There were 3 white jerseys in the area of the pass. Put it right on the money, right where his receiver could catch it.
We are just over halfway through the second quarter. 7:09 left in the first half. Spartans leading 14-7 here at Vago Field in this interconference matchup between the Royal University Spartans and Lakeland College Muskies. This is AU Spartan Radio off AU Spartan Media for AU Athletics. And off of a big 4th and 15 play from Rogers Logerato, the Spartans are on the door again. They haven't really had much trouble in the passing game at least. But then again, it's forcing turnovers.
Yeah, they're moving the ball every which way. Evans comes out of the game. Stokes checks in.
Heavy set line again for the Spartans, trying to create something, trying to get something for their backs. Rogers on 1st and goal from the 7, and we have a flag on the play and another false start. But it hasn't come back to bite them yet. You don't want to keep tempting fate though. 1st and goal from the 12 now, following the false start penalty by the Spartans. Sticking with the same offensive set, offensive formation. Stokes in the backfield. Logerato and Rizzi, respectively, to your left and right. Handoff to Stokes. Stokes breaking tackles, and he'll gain about 5. You have everything in front of you.
Yeah, the lineman able to make a little door there for him to sneak through. That's number 62, Craig Kolakowski, if I've said that right. And number 69, Jack Merrill, the center right now.
I think you said it right, partner. 2nd and 6, or 2nd and goal from the 6. At least I hope you did. Evans back in the backfield.
Kolakowski. There you go.
Lakeland front, perhaps showing pressure. Exotic Blitz front. Rogers, hand off to Evans this time, stretching it out, and he's going to streak into the end zone for his second touchdown of the day. Brandon Evans, the senior, not having too much success on the ground, but has 2 scores, and the Spartans, pending the extra point, take the 20-7 advantage over the Muskies. Spartan offensive line that time created a nice hole for Evans to get into the end zone.
Yep, his 6th on the season, which is number that
7th on the season.
Excuse me, 7th on the season.
That was before the game.
Oh yeah. 7th.
Swing gate again. Snapper Michael Perry and Drew Cole the hold good, snap good, but that extra point is blocked.
Yep, number
Lakeland
47
right in there.
Romaine Johnson of Lakeland got in there to get a hand on it. Spoiled the kick.
Nonetheless,
for Zach Marabelli,
Spartans take the 20-7 advantage over Lakeland with about 6:20 here to go in the first half. This is AU Spartan Radio of AU Spartan Media for AU Athletics. Robert Zaglinski, my partner AJ Favors. Interconference NAC matchup. Spartans forcing 5 turnovers here in the first half. 4 picks and a fumble. 4 picks off of explosive Lakeland quarterback Michael Whitley, and a forced fumble.
Now going into the locker room, what do you think Lakeland coach is going to be preaching to his players, Robert?
Ball security, taking care of the ball.
Taking care of the ball, man.
I mean, that's really the biggest reason they're down. I mean, they've been competing well on both sides, but they're giving away free field position to the Spartans, and the Spartans offense is taking advantage for the most part.
I mean, considering all these turnovers, 20-7 is not a bad deficit for Lakeland to have to come back from. They're lucky that they're in it this much. If they're able to take down these turnovers, then I think that we're going to have a game here in the second half.
Mirabelli deep to Peterson, and he'll take a knee. Lakeland will start at their own 25. It's impressive enough that they're still staying in the game, only down by 13, considering how often they give them the ball away. You also have to give credit to the Spartans' defense and special teams for forcing them, but it's impressive enough that the advantage isn't bigger. Interesting to see how the offense responds now for Lakeland. Do they dial up another play to Rasobo? That seems to have been their, as we keep noting, their bread and butter today.
You know, yeah, it has been, but Dante, the safety, is catching on to their games as far as Rasobo goes. He's kind of been spying him when there's no safeties far back for him, so, you know, I don't know how good Rasobo is, but he's going to see a lot of double coverage on this drive.
Whitley, 4 receiver set. Rasobo to your right, covered by Henry. Pressured immediately is Whitley. He has to roll out to the left, try to create something with his feet, and he's not going to gain anything. Lose about 2 there. Didn't have time to look for any receivers if he was going to look for someone like Asobu.
Osiobu.
2nd and 12 for the Muskies. Down by 13 here in the first half. Whitley looking, has his man. Little short screen out to the right. That's number 1, Win. And he'll convert the first down.
Pushed out
Nice
by number
play.
16,
Nice-
Lewis Luger.
Nice schemed play there by Lakeland's offensive coordinator. Converting for the Muskies.
Yeah, a little bit of breathing room for them here. If they're able to convert, I think they got themselves in business here on this drive.
3rd and 2. Short yardage play. Maybe Whitley takes it with his feet. Whitley. Dump out to Meeks. And he won't be there unless pending the measurement.
Yeah, they're going to go ahead and
They're
give
gonna give it to the first down.
The line judge gave that one.
Might be the nose of the ball. Nonetheless, Lakeland converts a nice designed plays to the backs and screens out. And they keep the drive going. 5 minutes to go here in the first half. No rush here by Lakeland. Sort of work the clock, get back up on the board, get back into the game.
Yeah, they find themselves in business here with 4:51 remaining, the clock ticking here in the second quarter.
Motion over receiver, but Whitley's going to take it himself, breaking tackles, and he's going to get a first down. Moving the ball. Again, we noted the only issue they've had is turnovers. They haven't had issues moving the ball. Spartan's defense rotating out.
Yeah, with all the passing that Whitley's done today, we can't forget his 7 rushing touchdowns on the season. 262 yards rushing. He's a guy who likes to take the ball into his own hands. He can make plays either way.
Whitley on 1st and 10. This time play fake. Has his man win and another first down. They're going to offense in with him. Marking just short, should be second and 1. Lakeland offense moving the ball, matriculating the ball down the field.
Yeah, and I thought they might have been worried about the clock. I thought they might want to, take it down a little bit, but they seem like they're wasting no time to get downfield.
3 minutes and 55 seconds shouldn't be too much of a rush for an offense. And they're not operating that fast. As Willie's rushed immediately, and a big play there by Dela Cruz to pressure. He was in there first, and another host of Spartans to get Whitley on the sack. Make it a 3rd and long.
Really slow to get up. Took a hit on that sack. He's holding his left arm.
Big blitz and sack there by the Spartans.
Sack.
Dela Cruz.
Dela Cruz
Initially there on the pressure. 3rd and long now, and Whitley perhaps a little shaken up.
Dela Cruz, his 2nd sack of the season. That one for a loss of about 10.
Whitley comes out of the game, and we have the sophomore Corey Peterson coming in with a different look. I'm not sure what he brings to the table, but 3rd and long, not the best play. He's rushed immediately, and he's brought down by number 98, Eric Wagner, under back-to-back sacks by the Spartans. Forces Lakeland out of any possible scoring position, and the Spartans will get the ball back.
Yeah,
room to work with at the end of the first half.
Yeah, those are going to be the 2 plays of the day so far for the AU Spartan defense. Back-to-back sacks on a situation where Lakeland's taking the ball downfield, finally in AU territory. But after those 2 sacks, Lakeland finds himself backed up to their 37-yard line, and they'll punt from here. 2 men back to receive. It's a spiraling.
Lozerato this time takes it, but he's going to let it bounce, and that could be a costly mistake. And it's going to be all the way down to the 1-yard line. Spartans have plenty of time, though. 2:33. Trying to show off that little 2-minute drill. This is AU Spartan Radio of AU Spartan Media for AU Athletics. Spartans up 20-7.
You know what? With all the turnovers today, I don't have a problem with Lozerato letting that ball go. Could have been a worse mistake. Kind of a tricky catch there. It was spiraling in a duck form, if you will. Kind of an interesting situation where,
could have been a costly mistake there for the Spartans, but now they must move the ball 97 yards down the field, unless they want a field goal. 2:33 here to go in the first half. Robert's going to see my partner, AJ Fabris. Back-to-back sacks on the Spartans defense on the last possession for Lakeland. Rogers in with the offense, trying to make something happen. Hand off to Evans this time, and he's going to be brought down by his jersey. Gained a few.
Yep, he gave the linebacker of Lakeland, Christopher Duxay, a little ride there as he grabbed onto his jersey.
2nd and 7 for the Spartans. No rush.
Duxay.
They have a 13-point advantage. Don't want a costly mistake when you're so close to your end zone. To your own end zone.
Hard count. Doesn't get him off. Does show their blitz, though.
Rogers.
There it comes.
Another head off to Evans. Evans, not much room here. He's not going to gain anything. We're going to have another timeout for Lakeland. 3rd and 7.
Yeah, well, with the field position that they're given right now, on a punt, they're still going to have great field position looking to score before the quarter dissipates. If AU is not able to get a sequence of first downs here.
Do Spartans go to Lozerato here? Do they dial up pass out of the backfield for Evans Who do you look for? Rizzi had a big 4th down catch. Who do you look for to convert this 3rd down?
Things look real stagnant for the running game today. Definitely the passing game had a lot more success. Lizarato clearly being Rogers' favorite target today. I don't have a problem with them going to any receiver. They're all having great days. In Rizzi, Williams, and Lizarato. Either way, on a 3rd and 6 in their own territory, I'd say that they're going to go to the air.
3rd and 6, big play for the Spartans.
And with Rogers does, though, you do need to respect the run as well. With Rogers, 6 yards is nothing for a guy of his stature. So who knows? If I were gambling, I'd say play action pass.
But we don't gamble.
Or pass. But we don't condone gambling here at AU Spartan Media.
3rd and 6. For the Spartans at their own 7. Try not to give the ball back to AU. Hand off to Evans. He has a hole.
Diving for the
first. Quickly.
Yep.
And he converts. 1:41 to go. Spartans got to move quickly now. Getting some breathing room.
It was that dive at the end by Evans that took him over the edge there for the 1st down. They're going to be in a hurry up.
Receivers. Anderson in the backfield. Another handoff to Evans. Spartans seem to just content to just run out the clock here. Satisfied with the 1st half performance. And we're going to have a flag. Looks like a late hit on Lakeland.
That was like a 25-yard throw, that flag.
Minute and a half. Minute and 26 remaining here in the 2nd quarter. We have a flag down. No call just yet. Referee's talking it over. We'll have unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense. A late hit on the running back.
Costly penalty. You have AU backed up. You can't make those kinds of mistakes.
Yeah, there's a little bit of breathing room here as far as field position goes. They'll find
126. AU still has, I believe they have all their timeouts.
Yep,
I'm not mistaken.
Timeout. 3 remaining.
They have all 3 timeouts, 126 to go. That's plenty of time for the Spartans offense to get into field goal range or perhaps even more than that.
Yep, Spartans on their own 32-yard line as of now with the new set of downs. 1st and 10 for Rogers.
Rogers hands off to Stokes. And Stokes gains about 3 or 4.
Yeah,
they're not rushing. They're content. Trying to set up the pass perhaps.
I mean, you can't rush. I mean, whatever is working is working, and it seems like they're moving the ball pretty nicely. We'll have a whistle and a
2nd and 5.
Not sure what happened there. I think we have something with the clock. With a minute remaining here in the 2nd quarter. They'll resume play.
This time Rogers rolls out. They didn't bite from the fake, and he just throws that one away.
Yep, chased down by number 68, the defensive end of Lakeland, Josh Schneider. Able to chase him down, making Rogers throw the ball.
53 seconds to go in the 1st half. It's AU Spartan Radio of AU Spartan Media for AU Athletics. AU up 27, looking for more perhaps. They must convert here though. They have 3 timeouts. Lakeland has 1. Looking for the ball back to try to get something here before the end of the 1st half. And Roberts is going to give my partner AJ Fabris
and you'll
here in this NAC Vago Field interconference matchup.
Sorry to interrupt you there. You'll bet Lakeland's looking to score as well if they can get a stop here. They have 1 timeout remaining. They could stop the clock with a stop.
Rogers looks, has time, throws it up to Rizzi, and that's picked off. He has room to run. And a big play there by the Lakeland defense. Rogers never saw him. And Lakeland will start on the edge of the red zone. Not the play you're looking for at the end of the 1st half, especially setting up Lakeland in prime scoring position.
Yeah, absolutely not. That's number 37 of Lakeland, a safety, Landon Durgeiner, with 2 interceptions, make that 3 on the season for him, finding himself success in the secondary. Texas' 3rd interception of the year for Durgeiner. And Lakeland finds himself at the AU 26-yard line.
1st and 10 for Lakeland off a big turnover. Rogers' first interception of the year. Meeks in the backfield. Peterson to his left, his slot, and Osobu to the left. Looks for a Sobel. Sobel on the slant. He catches it, about a 5-yard gain. Clock running, 34, 33. Muskies have to hurry up here. End of the first half. Whitley is back. He was shaken up. Yep, Lakeland just one timeout remaining. They're not going to use it just yet. 2nd and 3. Whitley looking right, has his man. He's open. Can't make the catch. Patchett, the linebacker there in coverage. A bit overthrown on the play. That's not one that he's able to come down with. As far as getting 2 feet goes is what dictates a catch. I don't think he had a chance at that. Even though he did have his man beat, 15 seconds remaining. The clock stops on the incomplete pass. 3rd and 3 for the Muskies. A 5-turnover first half. They can make it a chance to make it a 1-score game. Whitley has his man, and he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Muskies. Keslow Smith, and pending the extra point, the Muskies, after a 5-turnover first half, are within striking distance. The second half is going to be interesting, to say the least.
Yeah. Got ourselves a ball game now, instead of going into the half at 20-7.
Off a costly Rogers interception for the Spartans, Muskies set themselves up at the end of the first half with 9 seconds to go. Score a Whitley touchdown pass to Keslow Smith. And the tension builds. Conrad Foss, the kick is good. And we have a 20-14 advantage for the Spartans at the end of the first half. 9 seconds to go in the first half. This is AU Spartan Radio of AU Spartan Media for AU Athletics. Roberts goes with my partner AJ Fabris here at Vago Field. I don't know what to make of that first half. If you're the Spartans and you create 5 turnovers, shouldn't you? Do you feel uncomfortable right now, given how close the game is?
Yeah, you know what? If I am AU Spartan, I am feeling a little bit uncomfortable. Considering the score right now is 20-14 off of how many turnovers they've had. You'd wonder if Lakeland's going to cut that number down, what things will hold for the second half. Whitley finding his favorite target that we knew he would find eventually in Keslow Smith. Smith's 8th touchdown of the season. Leads the receiving corps in touchdowns.
Kick. This little short squib. And the Spartan, number 32. Brian Bohr will just give himself up there. 8 seconds to go in the first half.
Things getting a little bit chippy.
No extracurricular penalties with this extracurricular activity.
Yeah, a lot of pushing and shoving at the end of the play.
Spartans will start at their own 35. Be interesting to see if they take a shot or just take a knee. We'll be able to tell from the formation.
It was number 30 of Lakeland, who I cannot seem to find on the depth chart, who was in that scrum.
1st and 10 for the Spartans. 8 seconds to go in the first half. Up 20-14.
You'd imagine they're going to take a knee.
Victory, or rather protection formation. Premature victory formation. Just taking a knee, and that's the end of the first half. 20-14 advantage for the Spartans over the Muskies, forcing 5 turnovers, but it feels like this game's getting tight. A late turnover by Rogers sets up the Muskies, and Whitley converts to his favorite receiver, Smith, to cut the advantage to a single score advantage. This is AU Spartan Radio of AU Spartan Media for AU Athletics. I'm Rob Goes to my partner, AJ Fabris. This NAC interconference matchup is within 1 score, but the Spartans had to leave 20-14. An interesting barn burner second half coming up. We're going to take about a 10 to 15 minute break, and we'll be right back. And we're back here on AU Spartan Radio of AU Spartan Media for AU Athletics. I'm Robert Skunsky with my partner AJ Fabers here live at Vago Field for this interconference NAC matchup between your Aurora University Spartans and the Lakeland College Muskies. And after a sort of odd first half, actually, Lakeland with 5 turnovers, 3 from star quarterback Michael Whitley, interceptions, and 2 fumbles. And yet they're only down 1 score as the Spartans couldn't take full advantage. A couple rushing touchdowns from Brandon Evans and Rogers to Lozerado touchdown pass in the early goings gave the Spartans the advantage, but a late turnover from Rogers, his first of the season, set up the Muskies at the end of the first half to cut the score and make it a single score game. AJ, what's the story here, and how do the Spartans adjust and hold on here?
Well, the story right now, the number that sticks out to me, Rogers, like you mentioned, his first interception of the season. He's done so well all season, keeping the ball out of the defense's hands. Finally, that first interception coming in very timely. I think they were kind of rushing the ball downfield, looking to get a score, to get some insurance points before the end of the half. Came back to bite them. So as of right now, I mean, the last score goes to Lakeland. So I think that they have the momentum heading into the second half.
Lakeland has the momentum heading into the second half. But other than forcing a few turnovers, Michael Whitley, he's sort of had his way offensively. 178 yards passing. He's only been sacked twice. How do the Spartans adjust? Because offensively they've only created things out of good field position.
Yeah, we expected it. We see the numbers. We knew it was coming. He had 25 touchdowns, Whitley did, all season. Coming into this game, now at 27 as he tacks on a rushing and a passing touchdown. What the AU Spartan defense can do is cause more pressure, make him make that split decision with the ball. We saw that he's able to throw the ball. Whitley throws the ball around into tight coverage. AU Spartan defense able to capitalize in 3 interceptions. So if we get a little bit more pressure, Whitley sacked, you mentioned, only sacked twice in the first half, 1 going to Kevin Lewis. If they can get a little bit more pressure, find themselves sacking the quarterback a little bit more, I think that's going to be their key to success here in the second half.
Lakeland set to receive first possession of the second half. Marabelli to kick for the Spartans after a crazy first half, to say the least. We're just about ready to get back underway here at Vago Field. Spartans with a 20-14 advantage. AU Spartan Radio of AU Spartan Media for AU Athletics. Robert Zaglinski with my partner AJ Fabers. Let's roll.
Lakeland to receive the ball at the beginning of the second half here. They'll definitely want to get a score.
Definitely ready to score and respond well after a late first half touchdown. Marabelli sends it deep. Peterson has it, and he'll bring it out this time. Has a seam. Try to create breaking tackles.
He's got blockers.
Blockers in front, down the sideline, and he's going to be all the way down to the 43, maybe 42 of the Spartans.
Huge play. You see the sideline over on the Lakeland side getting real pumped up after that.
We talked about momentum, and it seems to be driving that way for the Muskies.
Well, we talked about field position as well. The reason why Lakeland offense was so stagnant at the beginning of the game was because they weren't getting good field position with Marabelli's leg backing them up towards their own end zone. Now they're going to start this drive on the 42-yard line. You know what? Whitley will be happy to go out and work with this field position.
1st and 10 for the Muskies. Whitley set to go. 4 receiver set. Meeks in the backfield. Spartans showing pressure. Back it off. Receiver motions over. Smith. And yep, we have a delay of game, so Lakeland offense moving too slow.
Yeah, I figured they took a long time to get into their set there, Robert, didn't they?
It took a long time to get into their set. Might have been the extra motion over that took them over, and they set themselves back after a big return by Peterson on the opening kickoff of the second half. First and 15. Motion Smith over again.
It's literally the same play.
Whitley, this time complete to Win, and Win breaks the tackle. And he's going to be brought down there by Dogtime, but a big play on 1st and 15.
Yeah, Win able to slip away from the tackler at 5'9", 160 pounds. Kind of a small little scrawny guy, able to work some magic there with his legs, pick up the first down and a lot more.
1st and 10 for the Muskies. Whitley, this time has a Sobel open deep, touchdown Muskies. Pending the extra point, they can take the lead, and we're not even a minute into the second half. Big play from Whitley to Sobel, his #1 man today. Swingate offense ready, or Swingate ready on the extra point. AJ, what happened?
You know what? There was no safety back on that play, at least that I didn't see. Ready for that one. He beat his man off the line. Really not a contest there. He had at least 3 or 4 feet of space. Whitley read him right away, being his favorite receiver of the day, naturally. Looking right his way, found his man for the open touchdown. Pretty much
tie
wide
game
open.
Pending the extra point, and the Muskies, 40 seconds in, have a chance to take the full advantage. Explosive offense, getting rolling. And snap, set, kick is up and good. The Muskies have taken the lead. A 5 turnover day up until this point, and yet they have the advantage. 21-20 here at Vago Field. This is AU Spartan Radio of AU Spartan Media for AU Athletics. Roberts against my partner AJ Favors, and things just got a little. The tension just rose.
Yeah, absolutely. Osiobu finding himself a great day. That is his 4th touchdown reception of the season. I don't know what happened with Whitley and his old connection in Keslow Smith, but it seems like he's found himself a new favorite target. You mentioned, what should AU's Spartan defense do? Do they need to double him? Do they always need to have someone spying him? What can they do to stop him? He's having a great day.
Saints to kick for the Muskies. Walker and Zavala back deep. So we'll send this one. And Walker will take it. Walker. Bring it up to the 30. Not a bad return. Nothing too spectacular considering the end zone. But the Spartans will start with decent enough field position and responding to a stunning opening touchdown in the second half.
Bro, how many yards was that last touchdown?
Is it about 40?
No,
about 30.
Pass?
About 25. 25 to 30.
All right, well then that makes Osiobu break 100 yards on the day. He had 92 before that catch, so let's say that was about 20 yards. He's at about 115 yards receiving on the day.
Rogers set to respond with the Spartan offense. 3 receivers set. Evans in the backfield. Take the handoff this time to the ground game, as it, other than a few red zone scores, has been stymied all day. Nothing doing. The Lakeland front dominating. Second and 13 for the Spartans.
Maybe down the alley, too. Okay, but that's why.
Rogers set to work for the Spartans. 4 receivers set. This time Stokes in the backfield. Spartans perhaps on their heels. This time hand out to Stokes. Stokes has some room, but closed very quickly. He's only going to get about 3 or 4.
Yep, number 9, Fred Fielding from Lakeland on that one. The linebacker able to make that play. There was 2 blitzing. That opened up some room for the backers to make a play.
3rd and long for the Spartans. Down by 1. Still plenty of time to go in the game. But you'd like a response as quickly as possible to the Muskie score. Stokes still in the backfield. Rogers rolling. Throws deep to Walker, overshot him, and he had a step on two guys.
Yeah, he did that one whipped downfield by Rogers, showing off that arm once again. Just out of range, out of the stretched out Walker on that play.
4th down, Spartans again will punt. This time Chudoba, the senior, was set. Hasn't had a awful day per se. 43-yard average. Hasn't been setting up Lakeland offense with good field position, which is what you want. And that has decent hang time on that one. And Wynn will take it, showing some shiftiness. Has a seam, left sideline, getting some blockers, working his way up. And Wynn streaking down the sideline, just brought down the last second by Chudoba, or he still might be going.
Yeah, what a return on that play. It's amazing to see these guys hit the open field and show off their speed. Wynn really showing it off on that play. Found an open seam. Found himself with not many blue jerseys around once he broke the first line. Able to get the speed up there. I like to see the speedometer on that one.
1st and 10 for the Muskies. Just on the verge of the red zone, and we're not even 3 minutes in, and it's like a complete shift of the first half of it. Spartans reeling, perhaps. Wynn, or rather Whitley, with Wynn in the game. Whitley on 1st and 10. Takes the snap.
Dante,
fake handoff, almost a botched handoff there between Meeks and Whitley. That play never had anything going.
Yeah, what it was Cam Dante coming in real hard from safety position. Came blitzing, and Whitley saw him right away, wanted no part in any of that. They decided to eat the play and face a 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 from the Spartan 27, following the big return by Wynn. Big punt return, excuse me. Big 40-yard punt return. 12 minutes to go here in the third. 4 receivers set for Whitley again. Has a Sobu to the left, but he's got to keep it himself on his feet. Brought down there by the senior Medlicott.
Whitley with the keeper stopped by Medlicott.
Yeah, pretty good tackle by Medlicott. You see Whitley taking a hit, kind of laboring after taking that hit.
Makes it 3rd and manageable off of the Whitley scramble. 3rd and 5. Muskies in the red zone, trying to add to their 1-point lead. Whitley, on his feet again, converts, and more, still going. Trickling his way down to about the 10-yard line.
Yeah, he'll get himself a 1st down. He got the ball, kind of looked upfield for a split second. I think he decided from before the snap that he was going to tuck that one and run himself.
1st and 10. Just on the verge of goal territory for the Muskies. They can have 1st down before scoring. Up 21-20, Whitley throws it up, has his man open, makes the catch, touchdown Muskies.
Yep, that's
Lakeland's offense has woken up.
But yeah, once again, that's Keslow Smith of Lakeland, of the Lakeland receiving corps. That's his 2nd touchdown of the day, make it 9 on the season. Whitley finding his favorite receiver on that play for the touchdown.
And we talked about what Lakeland would change as terms of halftime adjustment, just protecting the ball, because as we said, they were moving the ball just fine. You're seeing it now, and AU not being able to move the ball is set up, and that kick is blocked. They can return it, but dead, so it'll only be a 7-point advantage. We have late flags, though. We have late flags. Waiting for the official signal. It might be a late hit on either side. Dead ball conduct, unsportsmanlike conduct on the senior Dory. That will affect the play on the kickoff. So looks like we'll be seeing Lakeland kickoff from the 45. From the 50? I'm not sure.
The 50.
The kickoff from the 3rd. Yeah,
not be good.
Might be good. Should expect this kick to go in the end zone pending the leg of Saints for the Muskies. Anyways, I was saying Lakeland's moving the ball. The only issue if it has turnovers, and you're seeing that come to fruition now.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a surprise to either of us. I'm sure that Lakeland is able to move the ball. They definitely went in at halftime, made those adjustments on as far as the turnovers go, and now we see their offense finally finding some type of reliability and rhythm. They definitely just moved the ball downfield on the AU Spartan defense seamlessly, and they're not calling many plays. I mean, it's not taking them many plays to get downfield.
1st and 10, or rather, sorry.
1st and 10. It's a kickoff.
It's a kickoff. Excuse me. I was in a different world. Saints to kick off from the 50. Again, expect this one to go in the end zone pending a bad whipped kick. Walker, and he'll just let this one slide back out. Spartans will start at their own 25 after 2 quick touchdowns from the Muskies to start the second half. This is AU Spartan Radio of AU Spartan Media for AU Athletics. I'm Robert Zaglinton with my partner AJ Favors here at Vago Field in this interconference NAC matchup between your Aurora University Spartans and the Lakeland College Muskies. Muskies responded with 2 quick touchdowns to take the lead here in the second half. Spartans looking to respond with freshman quarterback Rogers on their second possession of the second half. 10:54 to go here in the third quarter. And as we've been saying all day, the ground game hasn't been going. At some point, do the Spartans just go away from that and put the game completely into Rogers' hands?
I don't think you can abandon the run per se. I mean, you know you have Evans and Stokes having a pretty decent day. I wouldn't say that the run game has dissipated, but it's definitely not been what we've used to seeing here at Vago Field. So I don't think you can abandon it per se, but definitely going through the air seems like their best chance at moving the ball downfield.
Rogers does another handoff to Evans, and he'll gain about 4. So we're not going to go away from it just yet. It's still within 1 score. Have a tight game building.
They're going to speed up the offense here. Go no huddle.
Some lane in the backfield with Evans.
And stoppage. The referee wants the players on the AU side to back up a little bit.
Sideline warning for the Spartans. I believe the second time is a 15-yard penalty, so something to watch there.
Yeah, that happens, you know. You know how kids
Players get excited, want to get on the field, you know. Their brothers are out there. 2nd and 9 for the Spartans.
Showing blitz.
Rogers. Some slant to Lozerato. They'll convert.
Yeah, that was a perfect play call with the blitzing linebackers in the middle of the secondary there, so there's open space. A slant was a perfect play call, able to hit Lizarato in stride for the first down.
Moving up to their own 36, Spartans. This time a handoff to Evans. Evans, not much room there. He'll gain about 1 or 2 there.
Yeah, the blitz was on again, so you know what? They might be daring Rogers to throw the ball downfield at this point.
2nd and 9 for the Spartans.
Evans will come off the field. Stokes checks in at running back, number 21.
Williams, Rizzi, and Lozerato in the game. Anderson as your technical fullback. Not sure if they'll use him that way as he motions over. Rogers, fake, and Stokes brought down immediately. Lakeland didn't buy it. 3rd and long for the Spartans, and then the ground game again sticking to too much, or rather stymieing too much.
I'm telling you, the Lakeland with their play calls on defense here, they're daring Rogers to throw the ball. They're sending everything up the middle, also covering the outsides of the line of scrimmage. They're just daring him to throw the ball. Not much coverage out in the secondary.
3rd and 9 for the Spartans. Trying to see if they put the ball into his hands. If they put the ball into Rogers' hands, this time to convert. 4 receivers set. Evans in the backfield. Your big 4 for the Spartans.
Here comes the blitz once again.
Blitz again. Rogers has to step up in the pocket. Dumps it off to Evans. Evans makes the catch. Evans breaks the tackle. And he trucks his way down to the 40. A little magic there from Rogers on the flip to Evans. And Evans does what he always does what he's the best at.
Yeah, bulldozing people over. He gave a hit to Lakeland's number 3, Kevin Lewis. Kevin Lewis is not going to step in front of that train next time, I'll tell you that much.
Catch, and Rogers this time another handoff to Evans. No room to run, so he hasn't been always successful, but let's go back to that play. Yeah, Rogers on the flip And
Shovel
Evans
pass.
tipping the pass to himself and just breaking tackles. If you get him the ball in space, then the Spartans' offense is more often than not than successful.
And I'll tell you what that hit does. It says that, you know, if you get in my way when I'm running the ball, you're going to get a hit. I mean, just because I'm on offense doesn't mean I can't deliver the hit on the play.
You'll measure of physicality for the Spartans.
Yep.
2nd and 14 off of the loss on the run from Evans after the big 3rd and long conversion. Walker will come out of the game. Anderson will come in. 2nd 14. Spartans offense. The Spartans on the sideline don't seem too concerned with the outcome of the game. It's a tight game. Trying to take advantage and work their way through.
Yeah, both offenses show. Yeah, go ahead. You want to mention that?
We have an injured Spartan. Doesn't seem to be too serious. He'll come off the field and the trainers will tend to him. Substitution in. You were saying?
I was saying, offense is both finding their rhythm here. I don't think we're going to see any crazy interceptions or fumble recoveries, but I could stand corrected.
Logerano this time motions over on 2nd and 1. Another handoff to Evans, a fake. Evans that time had a little more room, but couldn't make anything out of it. Another 3rd and long for the Spartans. In Lakeland territory, to say.
After that carry, Evans will trot off the field with Stokes checking back in.
Stokes checks back into the game. Probably another 4 receiver set here.
Another 3rd and long. I mean, it's been happening all day.
There's been 2 3rd and long conversions to Evans on dump off. So who do they go to here?
Well, with Stokes in the backfield, I don't think we've seen him catch one out of the backfield yet. So expect him to go to one of his 4 receivers on this play.
3rd and long. Rogers looks left, pressured, breaks the tackle, throws it up, has Logerano, converts, still slipping his way down, and a blown coverage there by the Muskies sets up Logerano with a big 3rd and long conversion. If you're the Lakeland defense, it's one thing to let 3rd and short convert, but on 3rd and long, when you have the quarterback dead to rights, as the Muskies did on Rogers there,
I'll tell you what, that's their game plan, though. I mean, they're daring Rogers to throw. They're sending everything up the middle, allowing one-on-one coverage on the outside. I mean, that's exactly what they were giving him, and that's exactly what Rogers took on that play.
1st and 10 for the Spartans on their own 18 in the red zone. Bit of a break in play.
Yep, a little stoppage in play here. The Spartans will grab some H2O. Stay hydrated.
They're in a tight game. We talk about as an injured Muskie. His health off the field doesn't seem too serious. In a tight game, turnovers haven't seemed to be the difference here.
Yeah, absolutely not.
As the Spartans have worked their way well into the red zone. 1st and 10 off of a big pass conversion from Logerano. And we'll have 4 receivers to the right. I'm not sure if we'll call this a quad set of 4 receivers to the right. Rogers looks left, so the Spartans offense set everything up to the right, and a little trickery there to try to get Walker the ball.
Yeah, Rogers had his target picked out well before that play was developed. Snapped that ball right away, got it in throwing position, gunned that one to Walker. A little bit too much heat on it, a little upstairs as well, unable to come up with the play. There's a little bit of contact from the cornerback of Lakeland, but nothing called there. That would be number 8 of Lakeland, Darling on the coverage that last play. Rogers, hard count, tries to get him off sides. Does not. Here comes the blitz.
Stokes, this time a pitch, handoff, something getting in more space. And Stokes
Stokes doing his best Evans impression down that one. Delivered a hit to number 19 of the Lakeland defense.
Second and about 4 or 5 of a nice run for, rather third down, excuse me. After a nice run by Stokes off the pitch. 3rd and 4. Barnes in the red zone trying to tie the game.
Pretty big play here.
Big play. Showing off the trying to Rogers show some pocket poise. Stokes still in the backfield. Giving a breather for Evans.
Another hard count. Nothing going.
Play clock running down quick. They got it off. Rogers option game with Stokes. And Stokes trying to make a play out of it, and he can't. That play was blown up from the start.
Yeah, it sure was. A lot of white jerseys surrounding Stokes.
Muskie's telegraphed that, ready for the option. And it doesn't seem like the Spartans will kick. They're going to go for it. 4th and 5. Another potential big 4th down conversion here. They'll need it.
Well, why not? You got the weapons, don't you? And Evans, and Lizarato, and Williams.
Everyone
and Rizzi
getting the ball well. Just strapping each of the Spartan playmakers. 4th and 6. Spartans trying to tie the game. Rogers looks, has Rizzi, makes the catch.
That'll be real close to a first down.
And we're going to have to wait for an official signal. I'm not sure if that's a first down or not.
Yep, Lakeland signaling the ball going their way. You'd imagine
they're going to signal the other way.
You imagine they would. And they'll give him the first.
Gave him the forward progress. Rizzi with 2 big catches today on 4th down. Keeping Spartans drives in the red zone alive.
And they're going to waste no time. It's going to be a hurry-up snap here. Rogers trying to get his linemen set, ready to go.
1st and goal. Rogers handoff to Evans this time, looking for his 3rd touchdown of the day, but he's not going to get it that time.
A little bit of sportsmanship there. The Lakeland defender tackling Evans and helping him off the field. That's what you'd like to see at the collegiate level.
Very courteous. Courteous physicality.
That's right.
Cody Lane comes in, subbing in for Walker, fullback. And Spartans is 2nd and goal. Still trying to tie the game. 5 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter.
I'd imagine they go back to Stokes. Imagine they go back to Stokes with Cody Lane checking in the backfield. A big man to follow at 200 pounds. Lane is.
Rogers has Lizarato, makes the catch. Took the ball himself, bobbles it, but he comes down.
Now, pending the extra point, we could have a tie ball game.
Tie game, high-scoring affair. Rogers to Lizarato. That connection is money, to say the least.
It is money, but we do not condone gambling. Once again, here at AU Spartan Media.
Money in a sense that they're just really good.
In a figurative.
They're just really good together.
Yes.
Mirabelli on the extra point. Cole to hold.
Ooh, kind of awkward movement.
An awkward movement. We might have a false start. We might have extra movement there on Lakeland. We have a false start on the Spartan, so that's going to move the extra point back. Might be an issue here on a slightly windy day. Nothing, no too bad weather conditions. Spartans with 4:46 to go, looking to tie the game on this extra point.
This one's about a 22-yarder for the extra point. Snap low.
Snap
good.
But the kick is up and good. Tie game. Spartans 27. Muskies 27 here at Vago Field in this interconference NAC matchup. Both teams vying for NAC supremacy. This is AU Spartan Radio of AU Spartan Media for AU Athletics. I'm Robert Zagutski with my partner AJ Fabris. And what I'm going to get at here is how the Spartans have stayed in this game and worked their way in this game. It's been the turnovers in the first half, and something that we didn't know earlier, it's been a lot of 3rd and long conversions and some 4th down conversions to Peter Rizzi that have kept drives alive.
Yeah, absolutely. All the receiving core getting involved today, including Lizarato. You got Rizzi making plays out there as well. It's Lizarato's second touchdown reception of the day.
Coming off of Rizzi's second fourth down conversion in the red zone today as well. Spartans with some very clutch playmaking could bode well for them here in the late game goings. 4:46 to go here in the third quarter. All knotted up. Your Spartans and the Lakeland Muskies.
And with all that being said, on the other side, they have a complimenting receiving core in Isobu, Wen, and Smith as well.
Peterson gets the kick from Mirabelli off, works his way, making a man miss, and he's going to be brought down there off a nice special teams tackle from the junior Justin Henry. Justin Gibbons, excuse me. Spartan, or rather the Muskies, will start at their own 14 off of the nice play from Gibbons. Muskies, after a long drive from the Spartans, are back on the field, having scored 2 touchdowns in the first few minutes of the third quarter. Whitley looking to continue that hot streak. Scored touchdowns in the last 3 possessions. Whitley looking for his man, has a step and a nice dime pass there to number 11, Desmond Morse, getting a step there on Gibbons.
Yeah, that's all he needed was one little step. Gave him enough space to reel that one in.
Nice play from there from Whitley to Morse. And with that, Lakeland is immediately in Spartan territory. We have the makings of a shootout going, my friend.
Yeah, it's a day for statistics, isn't it? Racking up the numbers on both sides.
Whitley. This time hand off to Meeks, or rather, a fake got me that time, but he'll just throw that away. Faked me out too.
I mean, we should keep tallies this season. How many times we both get faked out? Yeah, it did happen a lot in the first game, didn't it?
It might have, but we try to be professional here at Spartan Media.
Yeah, that was a good fake by Whitley on that one. I'll give him that.
Give him credit for that. 2nd and 10.
Not good enough.
Incomplete pass,
though, but
thrown ball away. 3 receivers set to the left for Whitley. Morse alone with him to the right. Whitley. This time looks that way. Pressure. Gets out of it. Makes a play with his feet. Spins out and takes somewhat of a shot, but he'll gain about 5. Make it 3rd and manageable. Big play here for the Spartans defense, trying to stop a very hot Lakeland offense.
Yeah, we saw Whitley there kind of lay on the ground for a second. Maybe he's getting kind of exhausted from all these carries. I mean, he's doing everything out there for the Lakeland offense. Everything is based off of what he's able to do.
Whitley. 3rd and 5. Spartans defense trying to respond. Whitley looking right. Has a man, but Smith has to come back for it, and they won't convert.
Yep, might have been a gain of 1 at
Looks
best.
like the Muskies will go for it, though, in 4-down territory. Outside of field goal range. Rather, no, they will punt. They will punt, excuse me.
They were thinking about it.
They did think about it. Whitley certainly didn't want to come off the field. 4th and 4. Muskies will punt and set back the Spartans with field position, playing that chess match, that special teams chess match.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Your defense has been doing pretty well so far, even though AU did score last drive, but we're able to pin them back here and keep
Levy
them there.
Barsk set to punt for the Muskies, and we have a flag. False start on the Muskies. Could be an extra 5 yards they need if this punt is set back well.
Yep, that'll give Lizarato and Rizzi a little bit more room as they stand. Their feet will be at the 10-yard line as they await the kick.
Barsk. Sends it deep. And Lozerato will catch the call for the fair catch. Ball's bobbled. Ball is bobbled. We're not sure who comes out of it.
There was a scrum. Referee's trying to separate the players. He'd make an official call.
Official call. We're not sure who has the fumble. Lakeland players think they have it. Lakeland ball! Lakeland ball. A costly turnover there by Lozerato, who has 2 touchdowns today. But another turnover that sets up the Muskies just on the edge of the red zone. So the Spartans sort of returning the favor from the first half.
Yeah, well, if you recall, the Lakeland had the same situation where their punt returner fumbled the ball on the catch. Same thing happened where the ball kind of died. Balls that have a lot of hang time today seem to fall down at an extremely steep angle. Lozerado calling the third catch, unable to come up with the catch.
1st and 10 for the Muskies at the Spartan 22. Looking to take the lead off of a Lozerado punt return fumble. Whitley immediately pressured by Dela Cruz, and Dorian, he's brought down. Big defensive play. Another sack, the 3rd sack of the day for the Spartans defense.
Yep, Cam Dontine was in there as well.
Excuse me, 4th sack of the day for the Spartan defense. Spartans defense getting a set amount of pressure, but hasn't bothered Whitley to this point. 2 minutes and 13 seconds to go. Here in the 3rd, Lakeland looking to take score advantage. So a handoff to the running back, number 34, Marvin Warfield, but he can't get much.
Yeah,
3rd and long.
Nothing going for the rushing game, really, for Lakeland. I think that's one thing that the AU defense can kind of focus in on. Coming into the game, they had 547 yards on the ground to AU's 1,000, so they don't find too much success on the ground. It's something that they can kind of focus in on and take advantage of.
3rd and 16 for Lakeland off of a Aurora turnover by Lozerado, trying to take advantage of that play. Whitley. Looks right, takes the snap, trying to make a play with his feet, breaking the tackle, shakes his man out of his shoes.
Wow.
But he won't convert.
That was a dirty move.
But we have a late flag. It looks like it's going to be on the Spartans. Late hit. Officials convening, or coming together.
Conversating, if you will.
Conversating.
Yes.
Our vocab is very diverse here. Play on Ray DiMatteo. Late hit out of bounds as Whitley was going out, and it gives a fresh set of downs to the Muskies. And now they'll be at the 10-yard line, 1st and goal.
Yeah, a simple mistake right there. A late play by Ray.
In a tight game like this, you can't afford those kinds of mistakes.
Yeah, absolutely not.
1st and goal for the Muskies.
The 1.5 remaining here in the 3rd quarter.
Whitley rolls left. Trying to find someone open, and he's brought down for the sack. He can't get rid of it.
Yep, that's number 40, Dory.
Dory with the 2nd sack of the day.
Down by Anthony Dory. Loss of 5, 2nd goal from the 15.
2nd and goal. 15 now for the Muskies.
And we're in the last minute of the 3rd quarter here.
This is AU Spartan Radio of AU Spartan Media for AU Athletics. 50 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter of Vago Field's interconference NAC matchup. Muskies on the doorstep against your Spartans. Whitley has a man. Smith going to be just brought down just short of the 1-yard line, but Lakeland's in no rush.
Catch. Brendan Fulton with the stop.
Yeah, I thought we might have seen
Muskies on the doorstep. 3rd and goal.
Thought we were going to see Smith get another touchdown on the day right there. Stopped just short of the goal line. It is goal. They're in goal range right now, so it'll be 3rd and 1. 1 to go to the end zone.
3rd and goal for...
They're going to let the play clock go.
3rd and goal for the Spartans.
They
Or rather for the Muskies.
They want to get it done in the 4th quarter. They're going to let the clock run down.
4th quarter will run down. A tie game. All knotted up. Your Spartans 27 and the Lakeland College Muskies 27. Here at Vago Field, interconference NAC matchup. The final act coming up. This is AU Spartan Radio of AU Spartan Media for AU Athletics. Riders goes with our partner AJ Fabris. And the drama and the tension, as we've said, has come to this point. Yep, whoever makes the plays here puts themselves that much closer to the NAC title.
Yeah, you're going to see both teams put the first 3 quarters behind them, and now we got a little 1-quarter
Nothing
match up here.
matters. Nothing
right.
as much matters as the Muskies
Take
are on
away
the doorstep
everything.
switching sides.
One turnover this half.
Could be costly for the Spartans off of a Logerado fumble. The Muskies have not turned the ball over, remedying their first half troubles.
Wait for the stats.
Muskies. It's the start of the 4th. Looking to take a 1-score advantage. Novago Field rising. Whitley motions his man over. Looks that way. Almost picked off by Medlicott. Would have been a huge forced turnover as Whitley tried to thread the needle there.
Yep, big stop there for the Spartan defense. Here we go, 4th down and 1. Can the Spartans get a stop?
4th and 1, goal line stand perhaps.
Whitley points to his receiver, Osiobu.
Direct snap to Whitley. A touchdown! Touchdown Muskies!
Yeah, he was met right at the line of scrimmage. He was able to fall forward.
Spartans came free with the ball, but it looks like they're going to rule that he crossed the plane first. We do have a Muskie touchdown. Spartans thought they came away free with it, but the Muskies scored. Huge play on 4th and 1 for the Muskies.
Yeah, seemed really close on that. There was somewhat of a dispute at first. The referees didn't give the official signal.
That's Whitley's 2nd rushing touchdown of the day. He has 3 passing touchdowns. The offensive machine continues to work as the Muskies take the 6-point advantage, petting the extra point. We talked about it coming into the game. Other than the turnovers, the Spartans haven't had an answer for Whitley.
Yeah, you know what? It fits the narrative perfectly. Whitley with 25 touchdowns coming into the game. Make that 30 on the season for Whitley as far as rushing and passing together goes. Fits the narrative just exactly what we thought, but, you know, AU Spartan defense unable to make an adjustment as we progress throughout the game.
Spartans will have to respond again. They have plenty of time. There's no need to rush on offense, but at some point, if you're down, do you go away from your typical bread and butter, especially if it hasn't been working that well of the ground game?
No, I don't see any reason why to panic. I mean, they're going back and forth. This isn't Lakeland scoring twice in a row or anything. I mean, Aurora is coming off of a score as well. So, I mean, things are going back and forth. No reason to really panic here. I don't see any reason to get outside of your normal offense. As the Spartans try to catch up now from the Muskies, down by 7 points with 14:52 remaining in the 4th quarter. We'll have a small stoppage in play.
Small stoppage in play after the Lakeland touchdown. As the Spartans look to respond. 33-27 lead for the Muskies. And it looks like the Lakeland player should be okay as he's helped off the field. Set to return to game action. Spartan's offense warming up. If you do open it up, is it just Logerado and is it just a Logerado and Rizzi show?
It seems to be that way. I mean, Rogers is finding Ligerado, whether he's down the street at the bus stop or at the newer BP. I mean, he is finding him no matter where he goes.
Great line there, great line. As the Muskies look for the extra point. Swing gate again, just seems like a formality here, not really fooling either side. Both sides attempting it on their extra points. As number 18, Conrad Foss, set the kick again. Almost blocked. Kick up is good though, and Lakeland takes the 34-27 lead over your AU Spartans. This is AU Spartan Radio of AU Spartan Media for AU Athletics. I'm Robert Glitz with my partner AJ Favors here at Vago Field in the fourth quarter. 14:52 to go. Lakeland just scored a touchdown off of the electric Whitley, his 5th touchdown of the day, 2nd on the ground, taking the 34-27 lead. The Spartans set to return and try to respond. Plenty of time to go. Should be a good one. As I noted earlier, the final act has the best drama.
Yeah, we've seen both offenses go back and forth all game long. As time dissipates here in the fourth quarter, we're going to see each possession becoming more and more crucial.
Will the final act be end in a tragedy, or will it have a happy ending for your Spartans? Let's wait and see and find out. Saints set the kick for the Muskies. He's hasn't had a bad day. Sending it deep, but this time Walker has a chance at it. To return, has some blocks, sets himself up, and he won't gain much past 25. First and 10 for the Spartans at their own 32.
They're in
At their own 32.
at their own 32.
Rather 27, excuse me. Again, being corrected as often as I go. Rogers looks to respond after another Whitley possession touchdown. The Spartans have not stopped, or Lakeland has scored on 4 of its last 5 possessions.
So they'll have Stokes in the backfield.
2 receivers set, heavy line back in the game.
That's Lizarado.
And off to Stokes. Stokes has room. Stokes barreling his way down to the 45. An 18-yard gain on first down, just what the Spartans need.
Yeah, laboring a little bit on that play. Might have gotten shaken up a little bit. Limping, coming off the field now.
Rogers. Evans back in the backfield now. And Stokes comes out. Hand off to Evans this time. Evans has room. Trying to create, bouncing off tackles, and he's going to get 3 yards on a play that probably should have been none.
He's a big man. It's going to take more than one defender to bring him down every time.
14 minutes here to go in the fourth. Lights dimming. Spartans trying to keep their knack hopes alive.
Despite being shaken up in the last 2 plays ago, Stokes seems okay. Standing by the
still in the
coordinator.
Evans still in the backfield though. Still a heavy set line. 2nd and 7 for the Spartans. Rogers, hand off to Evans this time. Evans has some more room, and he'll gain about 4. Make it a 3rd and
We call that short medium?
3rd is short medium.
Yeah, we'll call it medium.
Short medium. 3rd and 4 for the Spartans. Down by 7. At just about midfield. Same offensive set staying in the game.
And you know what? The running game has been a bit stagnant. They've been able to chip away maybe 3 or 4 yards at a time. I don't think they're going to take a chance. I see them going to the air on this play.
3rd and 4. Spartans trying to keep the drive going.
Just 2 receivers set.
Rogers. And off to Evans, a fake. Lakeland hasn't been on that all day. Be interesting to see what offensive coordinator Eric Studeman calls here.
Yeah, they decided to go to the run game.
Will the Spartans go for it, or will they punt?
Well, time will
Looks
tell.
like they're bringing on the receivers. Looks like the Spartans will try to convert again.
Yeah, why not? It's your home field, right? Let's take advantage of that.
Rizzi has converted on the past 2 4th downs, 2 big catches. Be interesting if they go to him here, or if Lakeland rolls over coverage to him in that facet as well. 4th and 3 for the Spartans.
Yeah, there comes that blitz. All 3 backers
Showing the pressure.
And they come.
Rogers has to get rid of it quickly. Rolls out right. And he's pulled down, but we won't have a flag, and we do. Interference there. Interference on Williams. We have 2 flags.
Another flag came in as the AU coaching staff real fired up. They didn't see a flag immediately on the obvious pass interference. So another flag
Interesting
came
to see
in.
if they called it on the sideline. But it looks like the Spartans will convert as Williams was pulled down off of Rogers' rolling pass.
Yeah, the referees are discussing. We definitely have a pass interference on the defense. But there's some extracurricular activities after the play from the coaching staff. Looked a little excited because the flag was a little late.
And there is a sideline warning, so the Spartans will convert on the first down, but be moved back about 15 yards. So, I mean, at least they have the fresh set of downs. Right? I mean, It doesn't really move back a little bit, but still plenty of time.
I mean, it hurts them, but it doesn't at the same time. I mean,
1st and 15. I did mention the sideline warning. Doesn't look like it's really going to come back to bite them, though. 1st and 15 for the Spartans at the Muskie 43.
they're a little bit confused here. They're going to take a timeout.
Had an offensive set. They're going to get a timeout to get organized.
Yeah, the receiving corps wasn't sure where to line up on that play. They looked to Coach Rick Ponks on that to see where to line up. Ponks go ahead and he took the timeout. They're going to hurry up to the field right now. They want a quick snap.
12:05 to go in the game. 1st and 10 for the Spartans. Hand off to Stokes, saying he's brought down for a loss of 2.
Stopped immediately by the Lakeland defense on that play.
2nd and 12.
That was number 47 of Lakeland, Romaine Johnson, on the tackle.
2nd and 14, 11:45 to go. Spartans defense off of a pass interference. 4th down conversion from Rogers to Williams. Still setting up around midfield. Anderson motions over as he comes into the game. Rogers looks left, takes the snap, throws it up to Logerato. Logerato makes the over-the-shoulder catch. This kid just puts on a show every time the ball's in the air.
Absolutely, threw that one to the sideline. Logerato coming back, facing the sideline over his outside shoulder. Stretches his hands out and makes the catch just before going out of bounds.
1st and 10 for the Spartans.
That was a wheel play design out there.
A 20-yard gain on 1st down. Anytime the ball's in the air, Logerato's going to find a way to do something with it. Rogers, slant this time to Williams, almost picked off as he took a hard shot there from the Lakeland corner. He has some extra words there for Morse.
Yeah, he did. That's number 17, Christopher Dixon.
Or Dixon, excuse me. 2nd and 10. Working our way down here in the 4th quarter.
And there's been a bit of chirping on both sides of the ball. You'd imagine so in such a tight game. Nothing too out of control, but in the tight game, you'd imagine, you know, your emotions running wild. Definitely they're chirping, talking back and forth to one another. Love to be a fly on that wall.
2nd 10. Anderson motioned over again. Rogers throws that one up to Rizzi, and it's picked off.
No, that is, or rather, complete pass.
Couldn't see it to the end. I couldn't see it to the end.
Yeah, it's all good. I got you.
That's why you're here. I couldn't see it to the end.
Incomplete pass off the chest of Lakeland cornerback number 8, Dejon Darling. Unable to come away with the interception. Blessing for the AU Spartan offense.
3rd and long for the Spartans coming up on the edge of the red zone. You know, we don't have the best vantage point, so...
Right.
3rd and 10. 10:58 to go here in the 4th. AU Spartan Radio of AU Spartan Media for AU Athletics at Fago Field. Spartans down by 7, looking to tie the game. Rogers goes with my partner, A.J. Fabris. Rogers, time a slant to Logerato. That's knocked away. Could have had contact, but there won't be a flag.
Yeah, knocked away by number 16, Dante Rowell, the safety from Lakeland.
Nice play there, not letting Logerato get free.
Yeah, Logerato wanted a flag. He's not going to get it. That'll bring up a 4th down and 10.
at their 23-yard line. The offense stays out on the field. 4th and 10, looking to go for it. By no means, if they don't get this, it doesn't mean the game is over, but it's nonetheless a huge play here trying to tie the game. Rizzi lines up to the right, their designated 4th down guy today. 4 receivers set, Stokes in the backfield. Pressure coming for Rogers. Rogers throws it up. Williams has room, and he'll convert on 4th down. You know what? It could be quite close, Robert. They haven't given the official signal. It's hard to vantage. They are signaling for. Is it an official's timeout? It's official's timeout, I believe. Measure. No, it isn't a raw 1st down. So another. I believe that is the 4th down conversion for the Spartans. Rather, the 5th. Technically, if we're calling the pass interference. So the 5th 4th down conversion day for the Spartans. Aggressiveness paying off. Okay, I'll take it. Rizzi and Williams have been your designated guys, your senior experienced players making those kinds of plays today. In clutch situations, Spartans will take a timeout now as they are on the Lakeland 13. Down by 7. Why have the Spartans been so successful on 4th down today? Is it just a matter of play design? I know. I think it's the versatility of the options that he has. He has a huge depth chart as far as receiving core goes. Lots of options, a lot for the Lakeland secondary to handle. Off of Lorenzo Williams, senior conversion on 4th down. Spartans at the Lakeland 13, looking for more. And up to Stokes this time, has a little bit of room. Trying to reverse field. Picks up some blocks, and he might get all the way there. Ooh, Jonathan Stokes with an amazing reverse field run. He didn't score, but what athleticism.
Can he scamper or what?
You know what? There was nowhere to go on the right side of the field. First to go from the 1. Stokes showing off the vision literally from one side of the field to the other. You don't want your running back doing that, but he was making that kind of play. Rogers, 1st and goal. Hand off to Evans, and Evans will scamper in. Touchdown Spartans. Extra point pending, and we'll have a tie game perhaps. So off of a electric reverse field run from Stokes and a 4th down conversion to Williams before that, Spartans bring themselves to tie a game, and the final act gets tighter and tighter and tighter. Pending the extra point, Spartans looking to tie it up. Working the swing gate offense again. That seems just like too much of a formality here, as Mirabelli looks to kick for the Spartans. Cole to hold. Good snap, good kick. It's blocked, but I believe a Lakeland player came across. Waiting for the official signal from the conversation. We have an offsides in the defense, so Mirabelli will get a second chance. Mirabelli will get another chance to tie the game here at Vago Field. Spartans off of Brandon Evans. 3rd touchdown of the day. There's also his 53 yards. Looking to tie it up here in the late goings with 10:10 to go in the game. And Mirabelli gets that one off of a second chance of an offside play. So, this is AU Spartan Radio of AU Spartan Media for AU Athletics here at Vago Field. Spartans off of a few big plays from the senior Lorenzo Williams on 4th down and a reverse field run from the freshman Jonathan Stokes to set up Brandon Evans' 1-yard run, have tied the game with 10:10 to go here at Vago Field in this interconference NAC matchup. 34-34, all knotted up, Spartans and Muskies. And needless to say, as we've been noting here throughout the game, it's turned into a shootout. The turnovers have been cut down, and Spartan's offense and Lakeland offense sort of just getting whatever they want. Mirabelli will be set to kick for the Spartans. Be interesting to see how he sets them up. There have been a few kicks on both sides that have gone out of bounds, setting up both teams with good field position. Michael Wynn did have a big kick return earlier in the game that set up Lakeland with excellent field position. And he is back there deep, or rather a level above Peyton Peterson, who also scored a touchdown today. Mirabelli set to kick. That one will be a little short. Peterson will pick it up. Picking up some blockers. Working his way to the seam of the right sideline. We'll have a flag. Might be on the return team.
Yep, we do have a penalty against the return team.
It is a block in the back, clipping, whatever. Either way, it will come back, and
it was a no-no.
It's from the spot foul. It is a no-no. I'm pretty sure everybody knows it is a no-no not to hold on return.
Yellow means no. Kind of like soccer.
Kind of like soccer.
If you see yellow, it's a bad thing.
As we have a block in the back, I believe. So Muskies at their own 15 in a tie game. Whitley, who already has 5 touchdowns today, looking for more for the Lakeland offense. Spartan's defense trying to make a stop. Lakeland has scored in 4 of its last 5 possessions. Scored a touchdown, to be specific. Whitley looking for Shobu, and tough recovery that time, not from Luger, not giving him any room at all.
Yep, he broke on that play right perfectly from the start. He's able to get a hand in there and knock it down to the ground.
9:58 to go in the fourth. 2nd and 10 for the Muskies. Tie game. 3 receivers set. 4 receivers set, excuse me. Osobu alone to the right. Willie looks that way, excuse me. That's Morris with a interesting fingertip catch at around the 40. A nice dime there from Whitley to Morse.
Yeah, that was a perfect dime. Found that window in between the 2 deep safeties. Able to hit his man right in the middle of the field. Big gain. Gives them a little bit of space to work with as well.
1st and 10 from their own 39. Muskies. Whitley rolls right. This time has Meeks. Dump off. And Meeks will scamper out about the 48-yard line on a 12-yard gain on 1st down.
Yeah,
so Muskie's offense still working their way through.
Meeks is a name we haven't called too often today, but his name comes at a crucial moment.
He's had a few dump-off passes that have worked out very well for the Muskies. 9:32 to go here in the 4th quarter. AU Spartan Radio of AU Spartan Media for AU Athletics, Vago Field. Tie game between the Muskies and your Aurora University Spartans, 34-34. Lobbers Gunsky with my partner AJ Favors as the Lakeland offense looks for more at midfield. Whitley throws deep to Morse. Morse has a step on it, but Givens knocks it away. There's been a few where they've tested him in single coverage and he made a great play that time.
Yeah, what it was, he didn't turn to look for the ball. What he did was look at the receiver's eyes, anticipated the pass coming as the receiver reacted to it, stuck his hand out there just as he anticipated the pass getting in there, and knocked that one away. 2nd and 10 for Lakeland at Spartan 49-yard line.
Whitley this time keeps it himself, fake handoff, and he'll gain about 4. 3rd and medium coming up for the Muskies at about midfield, about the 46-yard line for the Spartans. Spartans defense trying to get the ball back. They've sacked Whitley here today 5 times. Pressured him well, but he's been able to make plays with his feet. Lakeland offense scoring in 4 of his last 5 possessions, 3rd and 7. Osobu alone to the right for the Muskies. Whitley looks that way. Osobu wide open as Luger let him get a free release.
Yep, you called it just before the play. He was actually lined up to the left side of the field, the side that Whitley loves to go to, being the left-hander that he is. So able to make a move and find himself open, Whitley hit his receiver in stride for the Lakeland first down
on 3rd and long. So a big conversion there for the Muskies that they look to take the score advantage.
It's on.
Shootout and a barn burger working. Whitley on 1st and 10 from the Spartan 26. Meeks in the backfield, 4 receiver set. Osobo again, loan to the left. This time they'll throw out a screen to Smith. And the host of Spartans meet him there. He'll gain about 6 or 7.
Yeah, it was a decent game. The Lakeland receiving corps showing off their block.
An offense that is able to get 6 or 7 yards every play will prove to be an explosive offense.
Yeah.
And while the Spartans are game tackling, it's the play design is setting up the Lakeland offense very well. 2nd and 3 for the Spartans. 7:42 to go here in the 4th. Whitley. Takes the snap. Looks left. Another screen to Smith. Smith picking up some blocks. He'll convert on 1st down, breaking tackles. Again, a host of Spartans met there first by the senior Medlicott, but the Muskies convert, and they'll be at about the 10-yard line. I'm not sure it is 1st and goal. So
you know what that was? That was the same exact play written up as before, just
the
to
other
left
side
of the field. Same exact play.
not
twice in a
afraid
row.
to test the Spartans when they know that something works. Osobu this time alone to the left. Meeks in the backfield. 3 receivers left. Do they go to Osobu?
I'd imagine they do. This would be the ideal situation.
Whitley keeping with his feet. No, he's looking that way.
Yes,
he's looking
he
to
is.
Osobu, and Gibbons knocks it away. Another nice play. He's adjusted well on him.
Ooh, it's been the matchup all day long with Gibbons on Osobu. Osobu proving himself to be a complete threat downfield.
And Gibbons, after a rough first half covering him, has adjusted very well, making some nice batted away plays.
Yeah, he's got his work cut out for him out there. And after the incomplete pass, that'll be 2nd and 9.
2nd and goal.
Goal from the 9-yard line.
Meeks still in the backfield. Osobu this time alone with Wynn to the left. And the Lakeland will call timeout. There seemed to be some confusion offensively. Wynn might not have been in the right place.
Probably the cowbell. Or the bell cow.
Well, Whitley's the bell cow, and we have a cowbell working here.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone can hear it.
I'm sure everyone can hear. We have some passionate Spartan fans. Timeout Lakeland, Whitley calls it, as the offense was confused. So Whitley's been able to do whatever he wants. He has well over 300 yards passing now. What can the Spartans do to make a play here? Do they pressure him to try to thread the needle and perhaps get a turnover? Because this will be the 5th of 6 touchdown drives if they don't stop him.
Well, you know what? It's all been up to Gibbons, who has his work cut out for him, guarding Osobu out on the outside. It's whatever he's able to do. If Gibbons is able to stick with that receiver, it allows the Spartan defense to spy in on Whitley, who likes to tuck the ball and take it away and run it himself.
Whitley. Osobu is with Wynn on the left side. Takes the snap.
There's that
pressure. Uses his feet, and he'll streak into the end zone. The 6th touchdown of the day for Michael Whitley for the Lakeland Muskies. And they take the advantage.
Yep, Spartans
late going.
Spartans brought the heat on that play. Whitley let the heat go right past him and basically walked in the end zone. There's no one there to stop him.
If you bring the blitz, you probably more often not have to finish the play, because especially with a quarterback like Whitley, as
it's a gamble. I mean, especially with the short field here. I mean, all he had to do was run 9 yards to get to the end zone.
Swing gate, again, as I've noted every single time, seems to be more of a formality. Both teams not really falling for the trickeration there. As Foss knocks it in just barely.
Whenever you blitz from the 9-yard line defensively, it's kind of like a do-or-die situation, as we have a flag here out on the field. After the point, after
the extra
PAT.
point. Not sure if it occurred within the play. We have a hold, so they will attempt the re-kick, but now from 10 yards back.
All right.
Could be a big play here. Crucial moment for the Muskies as the Spartans come back to score will be able to take the lead on their own extra point.
Both teams put the turnovers behind them here in the second half, but unable to give up the penalties, still being a factor here in the late game.
That's 7 penalties, or rather 8 penalties now for Lakeland, while AU has 9. So not the best clean game. Foss attempt the kick now from 30 yards out, extra point, and it's no good! So the hold comes back to bite the Muskies.
Is that going to be the play that we're going to be talking about after this game?
40-34 advantage for the Muskies here at Vago Field over your Aurora University Spartans. This is AU Spartan Radio of AU Spartan Media for AU Athletics, bringing you the seemingly classic finish to this interconference NAC matchup. Spartans have 6:52 to go here to either tie or take the lead in this game and move ever closer to the NAC crown.
It's kind of funny how that one little penalty there kind of gives AU a little bit of momentum, knowing that they have the touchdown to go, plus an extra point would put them up here late in the fourth quarter. So it's funny how that hold plays such a huge part here in the late game fourth quarter.
Saints set to kick for the Muskies as the Spartans look to respond to Whitley's 6th touchdown, 3rd on the ground today. Saints this time sends it a little short, and that's going to bounce out, and the Spartans will start at their own 35. Great field position. Great field position coming up for the Spartans. Rogers, who has over 200 yards passing today and 2 touchdown passes, both to Lozerado, will look to lead the offense here. Close going. This is where these are the crucial moments of games where athletes are defined. In crunch time, down by a single score or a tie game, and Rogers has already proven himself quite well in these kinds of games. Yeah, now in a game where you want to take advantage, you want to get over 500 for the first time in the year, how big of a moment is this for him?
Yeah, this is real big. With 7 minutes remaining, it seems like a lot of time, but at the same time, you cannot afford any more turnover on downs. You're going to need to score eventually.
Rogers, 1st and 10. This time a handoff to Stokes, who's in the backfield, but he just fell. Oh, a slight misstep. Might have been a divot in the field, but he couldn't corral it. That's going to make it 2nd and long.
Kind of a fluke accident there in the backfield.
Stokes just lost his footing and might not have much room anyway, but you at least want to try to create something out there. 2nd and 17, 7-yard loss on the misstep. Time is ticking for in the game. This time Lane in the backfield. Heavy set line, but with this time with Lozerado and Walker set to the right. Lakeland showing pressure.
Yeah, they're stacking the box.
Stokes breaking tackles. He'll gain back 3 or 4 of those yards, but now we're going to have a 3rd and long with 6 minutes to go, so Spartans not setting themselves up well offensively when they need it the most in crunch time.
I'll tell you what, too, they're stacking the box, and that was really well fought by Stokes to get just those 3 yards.
4 receivers set now coming out, extra offensive lineman coming out. Rogers 3rd and 13, crunch time. Spartans hopes perhaps hanging in the balance.
Evans checks back in. He'll be in the backfield, trips right.
Rizzi alone, rather Walker or Williams alone to the left.
Lakeland stacking the box once again. Showing
daring Rogers to throw. Rogers takes the snap.
Blitz coming from the left, 2 players.
This time dumps it off to Evans. Evans bobbles the ball, but he can't get much out of it, and Spartans will be forced to punt and rely on the defense to make a play.
Yeah, no brainer.
Ball back.
No brainer. Got to punt this ball away. 4th and 13. Not a chance going for it, especially on the your own 32-yard line. Plenty of time left with 5 minutes to go. It's going to be up to the AU Spartan defense to make a huge stop here for the Spartans to try to get the ball back and come back from this deficit as the Spartans find themselves down by 6 with 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go. The punt is up and away.
Punt is up and away, and Wynn, he won't have much chance. He's going to let that roll.
Takes a Lakeland bounce.
Brian Bohr, the special teamer, will take that favorable Lakeland bounce, as my partner just mentioned. Let's sit there at about the 38-yard line. This is AU Spartan Radio of AU Spartan Media for AU Athletics. I'm Robert Goes with my partner AJ Fabris here at Vago Field. With 4:41 to go in this interconference matchup between the Lakeland Muskies and your Aurora University Spartans, the Muskies have a 40-34 advantage. Just took the lead a few minutes ago on a Michael Whitley touchdown, and the Spartans went 3-and-out on their own possession. So with 4:41 to go, the Spartans must make a stop here quickly and get the ball back for their offense to take the lead. Unless they score themselves, which is not out of the realm of possibility.
Absolutely.
1st and 10 for Whitley at the 39, trying to ice the game for the Muskies.
Fake handoff.
Fake handoff, and that one just hit the feet. Might have been a backwards pass. The Spartans will cover just in case, but 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Keslow Smith kind of let that ball go. You always want to fall on it anytime you're passing the ball in the backfield. You know, you don't want to leave it up to the referees to call a forwards or backwards pass, but he kind of just let it go and
could have cost Lakeland nonetheless. 2nd and 10. Osobu loan to the right. Gibbons, of course, shadowing him. To the left, excuse me. This time Willie making plays with his feet. And he'll gain about 5, and it's going to be a 3rd and medium. Big spot here for the Spartans defense, trying to get the ball back for Rogers.
So we saw the Lakeland defense make the stop on 3rd down, and here we see the AU Spartan defense with a similar situation. 3rd and 5 from Lakeland's 45-yard line. Big down coming up right here as Whitley looks for the snap. 3 receivers set to the right. Osobo again alone to the left. Gibbons, as always, shadowing him. So this time he bobbles the snap. Recovered by Meeks, but Meeks will fall in the backfield for a tackle. So Whitley takes his eyes off the snap for a second, bobbles it, and killed any chance that play succeeding, and the Muskies will punt. And now the Spartans will likely have to go the length of the field. Yeah, he was just a little bit ahead of himself on that one. Brought his hands up before he was able to secure the ball off the snap. They are going out of the shotgun, just like the AU offense, which can complicate things.
Barsk set to punt for the Muskies. Gets it off. Decent hang time. Rizzi will call fair catch and corrals that one. The Spartans at their own 35. 3:23 to go. Down by 6. You can't write a script to a play any better than this. The final act, perhaps the final desperation act for the Spartans here. Knack, supremacy, not technically on the line, but you do want to win out, and they have to score here,
especially in a conference matchup.
Rogers set to go. AU Spartan Radio, AU Spartan Media, for AU Athletics, bring you the finish here at Vago Field. 3:23 to go. Robert Zaglinski with my partner AJ Fabris, and a handoff to Evans for the Spartans. Gonna chug his way for about 5 or 6 yards. That's what you need. Yep. Clock ticking. 13, 12, 11, 3:09 to go. 2nd and 2.
We're approaching 3 minutes. Plenty of time for the AU Spartan offense to get downfield.
And they have 3 timeouts still. Rogers this time a play fake. Has Logerato trying to make a play. Scampers his way out. He's not going to get out of bounds, but he's going to gain about 10 yards, what you're looking for.
Yeah, nice little move there. Faked the cut back in, headed down the sideline. Was able to get some yards after catch on that one. Suddenly they find themselves in Lakeland territory.
Lakeland territory at their own 44. Clock still ticking. 2:47, 2:46. 1st and 10. Spartans looking to tie the game or take the lead.
And with 2 minutes 40 left, the clock is non-existent. It doesn't matter at all. You're just looking at moving the ball towards the end zone, getting this touchdown.
4 receivers set this time for the Spartans. Walker into the game. Hard count, shows the blitz. They're going to blow Gerardo to the left of the slot. He's been the big man here today, over 130 yards receiving. Evans this time takes the snap, has a room. He barrels into his own man in the back, and he's not going to gain much there. 2:14 to go. So you're going to see if the Spartans take a timeout here. Try to get things on schedule.
Well, they've been saying the pressure all day from the linebackers. Right up the middle, they do it once again. Seems like they're going to be doing it in nearly every single play.
Spartans haven't been able to adjust well to the blitz. Is that what you're getting at?
No, I mean, they've been coming right at the blitz. They're not throwing the ball when they see the blitz. They're not panicking. They're giving the ball to their running back. It's just a matter of execution. I mean, if everything goes right, they should be able to move the ball even against the blitz.
1:50 to go. 2nd and long. 37-yard line for the Lakeland on Lakeland's 37. Stokes in the backfield. This time Rogers looking. Has Logerato in the slot, and he just overshot him. He had a step on his man. They'll stop the clock, though.
That will stop the clock. We'll
Are you feeling the jitters, AJ?
Absolutely.
Are you feeling the jitters?
Very intense. 3rd down and 10.
Spartans on the 37.
Stokes comes
At this
out.
point,
Evans checks back
at
in.
this point, it's without question that you're in 4-down territory, if I'm not mistaken.
4 down territory, yeah. Ooh, I mean, yeah, given the situation, yes. So
1:35 here to go in the game.
they don't need a first down on this play. They just need to chip away at this distance.
They can get 5.
yards.
They can get 5 yards and put this one through.
Yeah, 5 yards will do.
Rogers.
Evans in the backfield.
Another handoff to Evans, and that seems to be the Spartan plan. But Evans, he knocks away any plan. He gets himself the first down.
Bulldozes his way through the defenders, dragging them with him, giving them a piggyback ride. Approaches the first down marker. We're going to get a stop.
Looks like it might be just short. Officials timeout.
Yeah, they're going to
measure. Looks like a 4th and short of the initial call, but we'll check the official spot.
This will be a very crucial call as well. This is the difference between a 1st and 10 and a 4th and very short.
Especially when the game is on the line.
Especially with the game on the line. AU chasing 6 points here in the 4th quarter with 1:29 remaining. The Sticks crew comes out on the field. Looks like it's going to be about an inch or 2.
About a foot short for the Spartans. So 4th and 1.
That's real. No, that's about an inch, dude.
1:29 to go.
They're kind of still measuring it now.
Just making sure.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's like an inch. I can see it from here.
As Al Pacino once said, it's a game of inches. Any given Sunday quote.
Did he? Is that who said that?
I think he did.
I've always wondered who said that.
4th and 1 here to go. 1:29 left in the game. Spartans must score.
Well, I know what play is coming, but if you don't
spoil it. Don't spoil it for
no
everyone.
spoilers.
Full back in the backfield.
Here it is. This game's on the line. 4th down and
1:29. Spartans down by 6. 4th and short. Let the drama ensue.
Okay.
Hand off to Evans this time, and he'll convert. He just got it.
Woo. Did he get it?
To go.
Did he get it though? That's the question. No official signal from the referees.
He did. We have the down marker has been moved over. We have the first down.
All right. I see the 1. It's always a good sign.
1st and 10 from the 26. Clock stops.
Yes.
Spartans up all 3 timeouts.
Referee timeout. Another measure coming at you.
Looks like a Spartan first down.
All right.
Didn't even want to measure it.
Yeah, the referee went over to the grounds crew, or to the stick crew over there, getting ready for another measurement, but they decide against it. They're going to give them the first down. Move the chains.
1st and 10 for the Spartans.
On the Lakeland 26-yard line.
1:18 to go, still down by 6, off of a Brandon Evans 4th down conversion.
Now they can kind of relax.
You have plenty of time. You still have all your timeouts. Everything works within through as Rogers takes a snap. Looks, rolls right, throws it up for Walker. Ooh, and it's just off his hands. He wanted a PI. What an excellent play there by the Lakeland secondary.
Yeah, could have been a call.
Could have been a call. You don't want officials deciding the game. I think they took that out of their hands there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with that. He had his man in Walker wide open. The ball kind of had a little bit of loft on it, which gave the Lakeland defender a chance to catch up with it and make a play. Rogers faces 2nd down and 10.
1:04 to go.
4 receivers set. Snap comes.
This time Rogers hands it off to Evans, and Evans isn't going to gain much. It's going to create a 3rd and long. Not what you wanted there. Still 4 down territory.
Okay, so what they're doing, they're sending
timeout AU.
They're sending 7 guys in the box and then giving it man-on-man coverage on the outside. After that run play didn't work, we're going to face a 3rd down and 10. If you want to go to the air, you have man-on-man coverage to any receiver you want. Any receiver you want, man-on-man coverage. Lizarato has been the man all day. Number 2 with a couple of scores.
The 2 men that have converted you on 4th down, though, as your receivers, are your senior experienced leaders. Is that someone, if they get to that situation, if a 4th and long, do they go to Williams or Rizzi again?
I don't think they're really going to, dictate it that way.
You know what, Rogers, when he gets the ball, he's giving everyone a fair look. He's not too set on one single receiver. I think that they're all going to be ready for the football on this particular play. Once again, a 3rd and 10. They don't need the first down. 5 yards will do.
58 to go here at Bago Field. This interconference NAC matchup. This is AU Spartan Radio of AU Spartan Media for AU Athletics. I'm Robert Zaglinski with my partner AJ Faber. Spartans down by 6, looking to tie the game or take the lead. The tension builds, the drama ensues. Nonetheless, we've had a fun game here today. 3rd and long for the Spartans. Anderson motions over, who's in the backfield. Rogers looks, has his man. Did Lozerano make the catch? No, just out of bounds. And we'll have a 4th and long for the Spartans to keep their hopes alive.
They ran that play earlier, a Lizarato wheel play where he kind of veers out to the sideline and heads up to the pylon. They were ready for that one. They had 2 men covering him on that play. Still able to make the catch, but he was out of bounds. It was a great throw and catch from both Rogers and Lizarato.
Just a little off the mark.
Yeah, I mean, he hit him on the. I mean, there was just not enough field.
So 4th down, game on the line here.
50 seconds to go. This is it, folks.
The story of this game comes down to this play, unless they can convert. Rogers, looking, has a man, throws it up to Williams, and it's knocked away at the last second. And Lakeland, excellent play in the secondary. Do we have a flag?
We have something. The referee threw his hat down, which also signals a penalty, I do believe.
We have a flag. I couldn't see that, folks, because this could be a huge Spartan penalty. Williams shaking up a little bit. Might have been interference on him.
Yeah, I don't see a yellow flag on the field, but I do see the ref. There is? Okay, there's a yellow flag on the field.
Waiting the official signal. Defensive holding! 10-yard conversion. Spartans hope still alive.
Oh, man.
Whether it's been conversions on actual catches to Rizier Williams or now 2 defensive holding or interference plays on Williams, the Spartans' story of the game, 6 of 6 on 4th down.
Woo, the drama continues. This stadium got silent after that play. They thought all hope was over.
44 seconds to go. Vago Field on pins and needles.
Yeah, upon waiting that call, you can hear a pin drop at this stadium.
34, Spartans 34, Muskies 40. A big defensive holding on Lakeland on a pass to Lorenzo Williams, the senior from the freshman Rogers.
And what we have, the referees are in midfield talking things over, not sure what it would be about.
Making sure the official spot is correct.
And they disperse. They'll bring the ball up.
The ball will be at about the Lakeland 16-yard line. So Spartans 1st and 10 from the 16 in the red zone. Can get a first down before the touchdown. Still have 2 timeouts.
So yeah, the drama continues. A fresh set of downs for AU Spartans with
the final act has been a doozy.
Yep, they're down by 6. A touchdown will tie it.
4 receivers set. Touchdown, take the lead. Extra point will take the lead. Evans in the backfield.
Walker to his right.
Rogers this time throws it up the wheel again to Lozerano. Did he catch that? Lozerano made the play! My goodness!
That was unbelievable.
My goodness, the 3rd time they've won the wheel play, and a potential game winner for Danny Lozerano.
When he threw that ball, it looked like it was going to be 30 yards in front of him.
Vago Field is going insane. Spartans pending the extra point can take the lead. It was really loud. Spartans are going to take a timeout to make sure everything is set up on the extra point. AJ, why did that play work?
That was what it was. Rogers threw the ball up. It looked like 30 yards in front of Lizarato as he was making his wheel route. It looked way overthrown, but Lizarato showing off the speed. There was no space there, but the angle of the throw is what made Lizarato able to catch that ball. Unbelievable. He caught that at the back of the end zone with about a step to go before the out-of-bounds line. It's a perfect throw and catch. There was no space. The defender read it perfectly. Couldn't have played it
Lorado's
better.
third touchdown of the day comes in the final minute to potentially help the Spartans take the lead pending this extra point. This has been a fun one. I can't say much. It's been a circus. It's been a circus.
Well, let's put it this way. When Lizarado was at the 15-yard line, that's when Rogers put this ball in the air. He caught it at the back of the end zone. So that's about 20 yards covered.
Trust between those two, who seem to be on the same wavelength almost every play. Now the Spartans can take the lead with the extra point. Lakeland will still have time after this, though.
So Lizarado 3 touchdown receptions today,
and the potential game winner.
That's right. Matching his season-long TD total at 3, so that makes 6 on the season.
This time, he missed it!
Off the upright.
He missed it right off the upright! So Lizarado's touchdown may not stand as the game winner. Lakeland still has 37 seconds to go. All they need is a field goal, and they can win the game either way. 2 timeouts. This is AU Spartan Radio of AU Spartan Media for AU Athletics. I'm Robert Sklitz with my partner, AJ Fabris. We're here at Vagel Field in this interconference NAC matchup, knotted up at 40-40 after a Danny Lizarado dime touchdown pass from Garen Rogers. But Zach Mirabelli, the freshman, can't knock through the extra point, take the lead.
Yeah, they've been struggling on that all day, whether it be Lakeland blocking it or maybe like a weird offside that set them up. The kicking team unable to really convert today. That one coming at a crucial moment. Lizarado's touchdown will not be the game winner. The Spartans will hope to stop Lakeland in their attempt to win the game here in the late seconds, 37 seconds
send this
remaining.
to OT, perhaps even gain the ball back for the Spartan offense. Mirabelli will be set to kick after his missed extra point. First and...
I'll tell you what, Mirabelli did miss that kick, but this is where his leg is going to redeem itself. Coming in,
you don't want to give the Lakeland any field position advantage here, especially with time critical of the match. 37 seconds to go here in the game. NAC supremacy almost on the line.
So I'd imagine Mirabelli to knock this one to the end zone and them just take a knee.
Or at least he tried. Peterson will take that one. He bobbles it, and he's going to take a knee. Lakeland will have the ball at their own 25 with a chance to take the lead. They'll have the ball at their own 25. It's a shame that Lizarado's score can't go, like a phenomenal play like that can't go down as the game winner.
You know what? There's still a lot of time left. Maybe in overtime he'll have that opportunity to do it again, but that was a sweet play.
First and 10 for...
Doesn't take anything away from that play.
It doesn't take away. It was still a fantastic play. Amazing catch.
Yes.
First and 10 for the Muskies as another fantastic player, electric player, has a chance to put on his own show in the last minute. Michael Whitley for the Muskies. Knotted up at 40. Whitley looks. Runs it out. He's going to take it out of bounds at about the 35.
Yep, not a bad decision for him to tuck it away and take it himself, but they do have a lot of field to cover.
All they need is a field goal here. So when we're saying for the Lakeland kicker range, they haven't tried a field goal all day, but we're saying the 25, we're saying the 20.
I'd be more comfortable with the 20-yard line. That'll give you a 37-yard field goal, which is still a pretty big field goal.
Can't really tell the wind here. There doesn't seem to be too much wind.
Not playing much
of an issue. 27 seconds to go. Knotted up. Lakeland with possession. 4 receivers set. Whitley this time creating again with his feet, trying to create blocks, and he'll scamper out again at about the 40, about a 5-yard gain. 20 to go. Still two timeouts for the Muskies.
Yeah, Whitley's going to have to let one of these go if he wants to move the ball downfield.
They still need about, what are we saying, 30 yards, 35 yards? If you want to at least give yourself a chance.
I'm going to go with 35
Otherwise, you put yourself in a
yards.
Hail Mary.
If they can get 35 yards, they'll have a chance.
20 seconds to go. Meeks motions over in the backfield. Four receiver set. Whitley looks right. Some pressured. Brought down by Wagner. His second sack of the day. That's a big play.
Yeah.
Clock's going to run down. Muskies will not take timeout. It looks like we're going to OT, my friend.
That's what it looks like. Everyone loves OT.
Overtime here at Vago Field. Spartans and Muskies knotted up at 40. After 6 turnovers, after 6 fourth down conversions, after over almost 800 yards of offense,
We've seen a little bit of it.
we're still here. This is AU Spartan Radio of AU Spartan Media for AU Athletics. I'm Robert Zaglinski with my partner AJ Fabris, and the Crazy Circus game continues.
First to score.
We will have overtime rules, the standard college where the ball should be at about the 20 or 25 yard line. Each team will get 1 possession, and the first team to not score wins. If
Loses.
the team with the first possession scores a touchdown, then the other team has to respond with a touchdown likewise.
There you go.
If the team with first possession does not score, then this team with second possession can win with a field goal. If they don't score, then we just keep going on that same facet. If both don't score in their first possession, a field goal can win it.
And if the first team scores a field goal, then the second team
can win with a touchdown. If they have a field goal, it just continues the same cycle.
They go back and forth.
Go back and forth until we have a winner. We might be here all night for all we know.
Could. You know what? Overtime could be infinite. We could get
Not sure they're going to call a tie here. Anyway,
Not sure how much pizza we have left. Thank you.
so the referees gathered at midfield, talking over the rules, making sure that they all recall how overtime does work at the collegiate level. He'll walk over to head coach of the Spartans, Rick Potts. He'll explain to them they'll have 1 timeout in this overtime. And the other referees do the same on the other sideline, at Lakeland's sideline. Each team given 1 timeout here in this overtime. The captains make their way to midfield, talk things over.
So similar to what you'd see at the beginning of the game, the captains gathered at the middle of the field, flipped the coin. Lakeland called tails. It was tails. So they'll get the ball to start this overtime. AU Spartan sideline getting the fans pumped up here. It's been a long game, 80 total points if you combine both scores. It's been back and forth. The score definitely ended up dictating what the game has told. It's been quite even on both sides. The ball will start at the 25-yard line.
Set to kick off here.
No kickoff. Just Spartans will get the ball at the 25-yard line. They're given 1 timeout once again.
Spartans with possession first. We will go as long as need be here past the third overtime.
I'll correct myself. The coin toss dictated who Lakeland chose what side they would defend. That's what it was. So, Rogers and his usual bunch take the field once again.
1st and 10 for the Spartans. Some handoff to Evans. He's not going to gain much.
Evans stopped by Johnson.
2nd and still long.
2nd down, 10 to go.
Spartans have, I mean, does your offensive scheme or play calling change in an overtime like this?
You know what? It's kind of a weird kind of like transition from regular play to overtime play. So it's kind of has slowed down. I mean, the first play was run to Evans. I'm not sure what they're going to pull out here, but it's kind of hard to get some momentum going, especially at the 25-yard line as well.
2nd and 11 for the Spartans. Some of play fake to Evans, and Rogers will just launch that sort of a throwaway. Might have been a late hit, but no call.
But what it is Lakeland's sending a lot of pressure, so a play fake takes up so much crucial time in that backfield. Rogers turned around, had 2 men right in his face, had to throw it up there to get rid of the ball.
3rd and long for the Spartans. Here in the first OT. This is AU Spartan Radio, of AU Spartan Media for AU Athletics. I'm Robert Gunski with my partner AJ Fabris at Vago Field in overtime.
Third and interconference snack matchup. 3rd and 10, a very familiar number to Rogers.
A lot of 3rd and long and 4th and long conversions today. Rogers, some a screen to dump off to Williams, and he'll convert. Can't slip that last tackle, but the crucial 3rd down conversion.
Yep, he's wide open right over the middle, right where that blitz is coming from every single time. That's a good play call by the offensive coordinator.
Williams will come out of the game, give himself a breather.
Walker will come out as well.
1st and 10, 1st and goal now for the Spartans. Rogers comes in, play calls. Again, this kid just seems to have a poise about him, a calm about him. The situation doesn't faze him.
Yeah, he does. Why not? I mean, he's got Evans in the backfield, which gives him all
gives him plenty of comfort.
Yeah, plenty of comfort.
Hard count. Rogers takes a snap. Come a play fit here with our hand off to Evans, and Evans will barrel his way for about 5 or 6 yards.
Yep, put in the bus when the going gets tough. He was able to bulldoze his way for 5 yards.
Offensive line has gotten better as the game has gone on. Is that sort of because the defensive front has tired down in terms of creating holes for Evans?
You know what? I'm not sure. That's not a question for me. I don't know.
2nd and 5 for the Spartans. Evans still in the backfield, having set line. Anderson as your H-back off the line.
It'll be Rizzi and Ligerato to the left.
Some handoff to Evans, breaking tackles, barreling his way. We have a score. Wait for the official signal.
It was right on the line.
Looks like he'll be down at about the 1. Ooh. So 3rd and goal coming up.
Yeah, 3rd and 1.
3rd and short goal, about maybe a foot or 2 and short of the end zone.
Cody Lane checks back into the game. They've been using him as a fullback in the backfield to lead the way for Evans. You'd imagine that Evans is going to get the ball here at 3rd and short, just on the 1-yard line.
3rd and short. Rogers looking for the ball. Some a snap to Evans, and he can't get anywhere. Great push up front by the Lakeland front. 4th and goal coming up. We should see the Spartans take the points in the field goal or go for the touchdown.
Yep, Lakeland defensive line got the push on that one, the initial push.
If the Spartans elect to go for it and don't score, Lakeland can win with the field goal.
And they are going for it. They're going to go for the touchdown naturally as they're here at their
If
home
the Spartans score on the touchdown, Lakeland must respond with a touchdown of their own. Nonetheless, heavy set backfield. 4th and short in OT. And off to Evans again, and he dives for it. Did that ball cross the plane? It did not. Turn over. Lakeland gets their own shot now.
Wow, Evans got airborne on that one. Put his arm out.
Evans tried to extend for the ball, and he can't get it across.
Yeah, I'll tell you, he gave it his all on that play. A little slow to get up. Jumped real high. He got met in the air by the Lakeland linebackers.
First and 10 for Lakeland as they take over the 25 on 25.
Dang.
Spartan's defense has a heavy task in front of them. Let's see how they respond.
So as you said, a field goal will win it for Lakeland, and they're already basically in that near that position at the 25-yard line. They're going to look to move the ball as much as they can before they reach that 4th down. Either way, a touchdown or a field goal will win it for Lakeland here on this eerie Saturday at Baker Field.
First and 10 for Lakeland. Whitley with Meeks in the backfield. 4 receivers set. We've set the seed. Whitley and to Meeks, and Meeks is not going to gain much there.
No, sir.
Spartan's defense working well.
Meeks is stopped by a legion of Spartans for a gain of 1.
So they'll try it again here on 2nd down. 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 this time for... Now he throws it up to Osobu. Gibbons can make the play! And he knocks it away just off of his hands. He seemed to adjust it well to Osobu.
Yeah, the ball was in the air. Osobu knew he didn't have a chance at it, so he just played defender on that one, knocked it away from Gibbons before he could make the interception.
3rd and 9 for Lakeland now.
It's been the matchup all day long. Those two have been going at it.
Does Lakeland play for the touchdown, or they try to play enough to get the 3 points?
This is a far to get a third. I think they're going to go for touchdown.
Whitley has a man. Peterson picked off. Working his way back. Comes across the field. And he's brought down at about the 32-yard line. Spartans get another chance. Big play there by number 30, Brennan Fulton, the freshman safety.
How about that?
Spartans can win with the field goal of their own now. OT, all knotted up. This is AU Spartan Radio of AU Spartan Media for AU Athletics here at Vago Field.
Being a freshman.
Interconference NAG matchup, big play by a freshman. I'm Robert Zgutz, my partner AJ Favors. Fulton just saved the game for the Spartans in all likelihood.
That's got to feel great for the young freshman. Able to come up with that interception. I'm sure he would hope that Rogers and the offense could figure something out to credit his interception.
Spartan possession now.
So they're going to start on the 25.
Rather, Lakeland possession now, because now neither team scored, so Lakeland starts the 2nd OT.
Okay.
We start in this.
We're still getting acclimated to this.
We don't know the system ourselves. We're not as used to it, but now Lakeland will get possession first. So now, same facet works. If same rules apply.
Even the
Lakeland scores a touchdown, Aurora has to correspond with its own. If Lakeland doesn't score, Aurora can win with its own score.
So that's huge too, the way they switch. After coming off an interception, they have to trot right back on the field.
Whitley looks, rolls, put a bit of hold. He'll work his way, pushed out there by number 26, Cody Patchett.
Yep, the AU
forced
side
out there by Patchett, and looks like it was about to be about the 15, maybe 16-yard line.
The AU side really wanted to hold on that one. There was a little bit of
hold
hold
as a guy came free at Whitley. As the Utah officials decided the game is
no call.
2nd and short for the Muskies. Here in the 2nd OT. Whitley. Time looks deep to Sobu. That one will be caught by Sobu out of bounds.
Yeah, well,
Gibbons really not giving him much room anymore.
Well, Whitley really hesitated. He threw that ball really late. There's not much field space to work when you're on the 16-yard line. So there's not much space for his receiver to make a play on that one.
3rd and short for the Muskies on the Spartan 16. Here in the second overtime at Vago Field of this interconference NAC matchup. Whitley looks, creates with his feet, gets out of it, he's going to convert, and he's going to be pushed out at about the 6, maybe the 7-yard line.
Ooh, tucked it away and squeezed through a little hole there that was created in the pocket, and once he broke that little area, I mean, he had a little bit of daylight, showing off the speed, working his way towards the sideline. He'll get the first down and a little bit more. They're within the 10-yard line, so that means first down and goal at the 9-yard line, 8-yard line.
Goal for the Muskies. Looking to take the advantage here in the second OT. 4 receivers. Whitley looks that way, has a man. Just overshot his guy Morse. As Hatchett was there in coverage.
Yeah, that was perfect coverage by Cody Hatchett on that play. Not much room at all for the receiver to work with in catching that ball. Ball was thrown a little bit out of bounds as well.
2nd and goal for the Muskies. Vago Field getting pretty crazy, as you can tell. 3 receivers to the right. Osobu alone, isolated to the left. Meek still in the backfield. Whitley looks to his fakes to Osobu, tries to scamper, and he'll score. Touchdown, Muskies. And the second overtime to get the advantage.
And Whitley a little upset about something. Pushed Dante of AU after the play. Meeks tackled his own player to the ground, trying to get him to calm down. Not sure what it was after the play that upset the quarterback in Whitley.
Nonetheless, Whitley's been making plays with his feet all day. That'll be his 7th touchdown of the day. His 4th on the ground.
That was weird. Meeks kind of brought his quarterback to the ground, trying to restrain him.
Touchdown on the ground today, pending the extra point. Here in the second overtime at Vago Field of this interconference night matchup, Foss is set on the kick. Snap good, kick up.
Looks good.
And looks good. So Muskies take the 47-40 lead. Spartans must respond with a touchdown and convert the extra point as well. This is AU Spartan Radio off AU Spartan Media for AU Athletics. I'm Robert Gutz with my partner AJ Favors here at Vago Field of this interconference snack matchup between the Lakeland Muskies and your Aurora University Spartans. Lakeland just scored in the second OT. Different kind of rules, sort of a I'm not sure what it's called, but the Spartans will get possession now, the 25, and they must respond with Lakeland's score in corresponding fashion. That is, if they score on the touchdown, they could also win on a 2-point conversion.
You know, you gotta
but first, they have to get across that plane.
You got to give credit to the Lakeland offense, bouncing back from that interception, coming back in that second overtime to get a touchdown, put themselves up 47-40.
Stokes, this time in the backfield for the Spartans. 2 receivers set. Handoff straight to Stokes, and he's not going to gain anything. At this point, you need to score, or the game is over.
Yep, that's about 5 white jerseys in the backfield, making the play on Stokes.
2nd and 11 for the Spartans.
Loss of 1, 2nd down and 11 for the Spartans.
So after that loss, Stokes remains in the game. That'll be your run. He'll trot to the right side. We have 4 players.
The sort of the quad set we saw last time. Walker isolated to the left. This time a screen that way to Lozerato, who picks up a few blocks, breaks the tackle.
Yep.
And he's going to go down to about the 10. Nice design played there by the Spartans.
Quick snap, screen pass to Lozerato with 4 guys over there. With Rizzi and Stokes leading the way.
Great design play there by the Spartans. You could Lakeland might have been able to telegraph that, but the Spartans executed very well. Now it seems that they're the same formation on the other side. Do they run the same play? Lozerato here?
I don't see why not.
We'll have a timeout by Lakeland.
We saw Lakeland do the same thing where they threw a screen pass to the right side, came back next play, screen pass to the left side. I think that's what AU was kind of looking to do with that quad set over to the left. But
Lakeland has time to gather now, and
that's their one timeout.
Can't really. That is the Muskies timeout. Yes.
Yep, that's their one timeout.
What's been the story of this game? I mean, I don't even.
We had to explain.
Story of the game: we had a 5 turnover first half. We had a few turnovers from AU in that facet as well. Set up the Muskies. Muskies have scored on 6 of their last 7 possessions. A late touchdown from Lozerado could not stand as the game winner because Mirabelli for the Spartans could not lock in the last extra point, and we are OT now. Neither team could score in the first OT. We are in the second OT, and the Muskies took the lead off of Michael Whitley's 4th rushing touchdown of the day, and now the Spartans have to respond with their own touchdown at the Muskie 13, or the game is over.
Yep, fresh set of downs for the AU Spartan offense. 1st and 10.
Like I said, another heavy set line. Stokes still in the backfield. Looks Evans might be shaking up. We're not sure. We don't have an update on that. A handoff to Stokes, trying to create, and he's not going to gain anything. He'll lose a few on that play.
He'll dance his way back to the line of scrimmage at best. Stokes will upset after being stopped once again by this Lakeland front.
2nd and 10 for the Spartans. Loss of 3.
Stokes stays in with Evans, waiting tentatively alongside the offensive coordinator.
Another heavy set line for the Spartans. This time, another handoff to Stokes. Breaking tackles, and he'll gain about 5. We're going to have a 3rd and medium coming up.
You'd imagine to see Evans go back on the field here with 3rd and about medium. 3rd and 5. But that's all right. Stokes remains on the field. 3rd down and 5.
3rd and 5 for the Spartans. They must score a touchdown.
So it's Rizzi lined up on the left.
Isolated to the left. Another handout. This time slant to Lozerado. Batted it away, sort of trying to protect it from a pick. And we're going to have 4th down. Game on the line right here.
I'm not sure. I would have liked them to go to Evans on the run on that play to chip away at this little 5 yards.
Finally back into the game.
Yeah, he'll come now on 4th.
Coming out on 4th down, your bell cow. 4th and 5. Game on the line. Spartans must score. They go field. Muskies by 7. So the Spartans have one last gasp here. Lozerado motions. Rogers rolls. Throws. And it's knocked away! It's knocked away! And the Muskies take the game in the second overtime. A spirited effort from both sides. A circus barn burner of a game. And ultimately, the Spartans fall short. An all-time one of the all-time classics, no doubt, here at Vago Field. Spartans fall here in the second overtime in a game with 7 or 8 turnovers, over 800 yards of offense. Both quarterbacks putting on a show, but the Spartans fall just short in the second overtime. Knack hopes may still be alive, but this one will sting for quite a while.
You know, that was a great game. I would love to see this matchup again. I really hope that AU is going to meet them further down the line, whether it be in the playoffs or anything like that. Either way, great game on both sides. Lakeland coming away.
Spartans ultimately fall. Story of the game, Michael Whitley of the Muskies with 7 touchdowns created by himself. 3 passing touchdowns, 4 on the ground. Spartans had no answer for them. Then again, the Muskie defense didn't have an answer for the Spartan offense. But nonetheless, the Spartans fall. This is AU Spartan Radio of AU Spartan Media for AU Athletics. I'm Robert Zaglinski for my partner AJ Favors. Spartans fall here on this eerie October afternoon. in the second overtime, 40-47 to the Lakeland College Muskies. We'll be back next week as the Spartans take on Wisconsin Lutheran. Thank you, signing off, and stay classy.